Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
Do you, listener, do you feign not knowing things or intentionally not learn things in your line of work so that then other people will do it?
That's not true.
Chuck loves to play
That is
dumb.
not true.
And he loves to play even dumber. Here's what I know about Chuck. At any point, he can let you know that he actually knows how to do that, and then your value's gone. You just think I need you, Bart, but when I'm done with you, I'll do that
The Chuck and
myself.
Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this much.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm in my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "Let's turn on the Chuck and Bo
There we
show."
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
Got to get some turnovers. We haven't had a turnover as the young kids say, we haven't had a turnover in a minute, whatever the heck that means. My grandkids say it, well, it's been a minute. And I'm like, a minute? Feels like a year. We got to get some turnovers. Get some turnovers, we'll be a lot better.
Hey, if for no other reason, I'm glad Bobby Petrino's been named the interim coach so you can call attention to that phrase, in a minute. That's become popular, and people say it all the time. And I think it's the dumbest phrase in the world. So I'm glad that he said that. And when he said it, I immediately identified with him and thought, that's my coach right there.
Yeah. Chuck, I'm going to send you, you got any community service you need to do or anything?
I got a lot of community
That's
service
great.
I need to do.
I want to send you with my daughter and some of her freshmen, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade friends, and just see if you make it 15 minutes. It would be as if you were in a cab in another country and they're talking about you and you don't have any idea. And when I say this, I'm serious. They could be sitting in the back seat. I'm taking them somewhere, doing something nice. They want to go somewhere. I'm driving them. And they're back there giggling and talking, and I know they're talking about me, and I have no idea what they're saying. They're speaking a different language. And it's things like that. Now, that's actually old. Like, there are way newer.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
But, I mean, they have their own language. I hadn't seen Bart smile in a minute. I haven't had
I
a
hate that
cinnamon
phrase.
roll in a minute.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Man, I hadn't seen you in a hot minute, Chuck.
Yeah, I know that right there.
That's the one.
See, here's the deal.
When you're on a date, if she says that, do you just...
I'm
do
out.
I say these phrases often.
Well, I'm
not
aware
gonna
of
say-
that. I'm aware of that. But it is totally
my vernacular.
generational. But here's the deal. If someone that I know, like one of my peers, or basically anybody over 50, it's like when they say, I haven't seen you in a minute, or we've not talked in a minute, I'm like, we were not raised like that. we didn't talk that way growing up, and you know it.
Your mama didn't raise you
That's
like
right.
that.
And
You're a product of the people. What do you,
That's
how do you
right.
think? What do you think
That
Bill-
sounds so elitist.
Well, it is elitist, Bart, and coming from you, that's the ultimate compliment. But
exactly right.
it's but I'm just it was funny when he said that to me because I feel the same way about that.
Do you feel the when it comes out of your mouth? Do you feel elitist, Bart, or do you feel like you're having an out of body experience?
Probably the latter.
Yeah. Because Chuck's exactly right. If you're saying that, look out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
The
because-
Rockefellers.
I mean,
over
it's
here.
been a minute since I've said it now.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean,
has been a minute
I
since
hear
you
it all
said
the
it.
time.
Yeah.
People say it all the time.
Well,
and
you end up
I
talking
don't.
like-
I don't. But I hear it all the
like
time.
people you're around. You end up
Exactly.
talking. So when you have kids and you hear it, and you just kind of, you pick up on it. Plus, I think we're all looking for new ways to say things. What is it about that? Why are we always looking for a new way?
I don't know.
'cause
We crave what's new yet familiar. So it's like the same way to say something, but just slightly differently.
You just described Petrino as the leading candidate for the job. We crave what is new but familiar.
Wow.
How about that? Listen to the depth of that.
I mean, it's way too early for that.
I don't know,
I apologize.
You wake up with depth. You wake up you have things to say. They've been on your sleeping brain all night, and they just come out. It's as if he's now talking in his sleep, but he's awake.
Well, Bart has not spoken from the heart in a minute, so it's nice to hear. Bart's not spoken from the heart in a hot minute, and so
when you say it, it's even better.
Oh, I know. Well, that's how stupid it sounds. When somebody else says it, it sounds equally stupid.
It only sounds
they just
stupid.
Don't
to you.
know it.
It sounds great to me.
I enjoyed that.
Did you see? But listen to Petrino. You can't see it but you can hear it if you're watching the press conference, which they're all on YouTube. But you could see him kind of catch himself as he said.
Got to get some turnovers. We haven't had a turnover in a.
Yeah, he was gonna say it.
Turnover in a minute.
He's like, this is ridiculous.
He's been hanging out at the house too long.
And then he's smiling about it.
Whatever the heck that means. My grandkids say it. It's been a minute, and I'm like, a minute feels like a year. We got to get some turnovers. Get some turnovers. We'll be a lot better.
When he said, as the young kids say, and I can remember saying, it's like the kids do it or something one day, and Bart thought that was the funniest thing he'd ever heard in his life. But, because you do. I mean, you sound like an old man. There's no way around it. But I'm glad he said it.
I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said what some people have texted the show or they've called about the whole situation with Razorback football. By the way, we'll talk to Coach Petrino about this at 7:15 this morning. We'll ask him. Tell me some other things that haven't happened in a minute for you.
Minute.
Yeah. I had a person ask me yesterday, a buddy. He said, now he pays attention to football, but he's not necessarily a Razorback fan, but he likes football. And he said, now tell me the difference between Petrino. The same things are happening, 1-score losses. Tell me the difference. And I said, well, I think, there are a lot of differences. Like if you go watch practice, the way they're practicing is different. Now, what does that lead to? They haven't won a game, but they seem to be running to the ball better. I'm giving them some things that I think are a little bit different. But I realize this isn't going anywhere because it just continues to be, they're still losing. And so then I said, well, did you see the game on Saturday? Were you at the games? Yeah. I said, did you see the crowd? And he said, yeah. I said, well, that's all hope. They all believe that Bobby Petrino can find a way to win the game. And that's what college football is. College football is just hope. It is just a bunch of hope. And when we talk about saying things differently, or dressing differently or wearing a new pair of shoes or, somebody's had something cool on. And so then you want to find something like that, or maybe you saw it on a TV show and you're like, man, that looks cool. I think I'm going to get that. Or that's different. And that's what we are doing with college football. We are literally just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic in some cases because it feels better. It feels better. Yeah, the ship is going down. And I'm not suggesting Arkansas football is the Titanic, but people are. In college football, changing coaches for the sake of changing. Penn State, if they kill it with a hire, if they absolutely go to the moon with their hire, they're going to win one more game. Think about that.
Part of this is it's not gotten old yet. You've lost
right.
in similar fashion,
no.
but it's not gotten old yet.
And it feels like the old.
That's right.
And if you are a Petrino guy, you're saying, hey, look what he's doing with this roster. Wait till he gets a chance to have the whole team from start to finish.
And there's reason to think that. I mean, we've got evidence that.
I mean,
that
I'm
can
saying
work.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, I had people telling me on Saturday, who else could do what he just did today? I mean, that's a short list. Who else could do what he has done in 2 weeks? And I don't think it is even remotely a reasonable analysis or commentary to say they're still losing 1-score games. That's what I would expect from somebody who's not in it, who's not covering college football every day. But if you cover college football every day and that's your takeaway, I mean, you're not really on the same page as me, like when it comes to evaluating what's going on. Because taking over a team mid-season and getting them to play as hard as they are and getting as much as I think he's getting as much as he can out of them.
Well, I think his approach from the very beginning was spot on in that you've got 7-8 games left. whatever it was then, 7, I guess. And these, this is your career on tape right here, basically. If you want to leave when the season's over, put your resume together. You got 7 games to do it. If you want to stay here, you want to make more money, you want to do whatever it is you want to do, you've got 7 ball games to put everything on tape. And, you get some personal buy-in there when you do that, and then you begin to look, these guys, it's not as though, despite what some people might think, I don't think Bobby Petrino took over a divided team. I don't think that locker room was in disarray. I don't think you were, some teams when they lose, you have a bunch of bad attitudes. I don't think that was the case at all in that locker room. And so there was already team buy-in. But, you're still within that 30-day window. So you've always got the possibility of guys leaving, and you got to keep them in a hurry. But I thought his approach initially was the right way to go about it. And there has been a competitiveness the last couple of ball games that has been nice to see, particularly, down the stretch of these games. But now you got to go win a game. You got to go win a game. And as we said yesterday, this is their best chance to do it in a while.
Bart, what's the forecast today as we get started on a Tuesday?
It's nice and cool this morning. It's in the upper 40s. It's going to get up to the upper 60s, maybe low 70s. Going to be a really nice
Did you want to go play golf yesterday?
I did,
Did you
yes.
want to get outside?
It was really windy.
That's true. I thought, man, what a beautiful morning when I came in yesterday. And then I was out, in the middle of the day. I had been dreaming about playing golf while I was working. You do that when you're working sometimes? You think about, man, it'd be nice to be playing golf. And then I went outside and my car door blew open. Yeah. And I thought, I'm good. I'm good.
It
windy.
Was
too windy to play golf today.
It was.
And if I'd have known that earlier, things you don't know. If I'd have known how windy it was while I was inside working,
that's right.
Then I wouldn't have been fighting that battle of trying to get things done instead of, thinking about playing golf.
Yeah.
Just the things you don't know.
What might have been.
Things you don't know. Yeah.
Well, you don't know what you don't know. You didn't know it was windy. So,
There's so much of that.
Yeah.
There's so much of that in college football.
Well, I deal with that personally every day. It's like, man, you don't.
Yeah. What is it you want to know today? What is it you want to know today? Bart's here. We do this once a year. He takes questions directly from you. Chuck and I facilitate.
Bart's going to take questions from the audience.
Oh, yeah, it is October 21st,
October
right?
21st.
It's Ask Bart Anything Day.
It's Ask Bart Anything Day.
I thought that was last month.
No, we do
What
it
are
once a
you
year,
talking about?
October.
Okay. October 21st.
But there are discussions underway at the
Every
highest
October.
level, Bart, that we may have to move this thing on Friday because of the weather.
Well, it's going to be a washout.
It looks like that's the case. And so we're evaluating, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. It's been proposed to me that we do the following Friday, which is Halloween.
That's spooky.
And that is, okay.
Wow.
You'd have to do it in costume.
You've got the dad
Everybody's
language
gotta
down.
Be in costume.
Now, Edward, I knew this would happen. Now we're going to start.
I'm not playing golf in a costume.
Why?
You play golf in a costume every time you play.
That is true.
Did you see what
an
Bart
outfit.
was wearing?
Oh, yeah. Did Bart look the part or
He
what?
really
Big
did.
Creek.
He really did. He was, Bart does golf.
Bart is a showman at heart. It's
He
taken
really
me
is.
years to realize
No,
this.
no,
but he's got a show going on that he's living in every
He
day.
anticipated the angles of the
is this, the
cameras.
Truman
He
Show?
knew what was going on. He knew what was
He
going
does.
on. over there.
I'm unaware of this show.
You have a show going on, and you're living in it every day. And some of us catch glimpses occasionally, and we smile because you are sort of in character all the time.
I smile and shake my head a lot.
It is
when Bart comes to mind.
he'll lose his mind on the show, and then he'll say some things off the air that he can't say on the air, and then he'll storm out, and me and Edward and Chuck will be sitting here looking at each other, and we don't know if it's an act or if it's real, and it's always real.
And then other times, he'll say things that are just like almost even wise, and it's like, well, out of every 5 things he says, one of them like hits the mark, and it's like, wow, that's heavy.
It's almost even wise.
Almost always almost wise.
Yes, yeah. Anyhow, it's your day. It's October 21st. Ask
The
Bart,
Bart's wisdom. The wit and wisdom.
When is has it been a minute since you dressed up for Halloween?
Last Halloween.
Yeah. See, this is Bart, man. He does the holidays.
What were you last Halloween?
You should have seen him on Columbus Day.
I was.
We're back in a minute. Hang on. Chuck has a little bit of a bad habit of getting on Facebook and buying things.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When it comes to watching games, nobody does it like Walk-Ons. Over 60 TVs at every location, and the food and drinks win. Mouth-watering Louisiana cuisine like po' boys and gumbo, plus fan favorites like the best burger you can get anywhere, and more draft beers and cocktails than you can count. Incredible food, wonderful service, and a viewing experience like none other. Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
Arkansas's one-stop automotive shop is right around the corner. Fayetteville Auto Park. FayettevilleAutoPark.com. Chevy, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Collision Center, all in one place. And if you're shopping pre-owned, Fayetteville Auto Park has you covered. With so many new cars sold, we always have a great selection of fresh trades. Why settle for anything less than the best? Fayetteville Auto Park, West Showroom Drive in Fayetteville. Proud sponsor of the Chuck and Bo Show.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home. The two best guys in mediocre sports radio.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
right. I'm no, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Nobody says I'm right with the conviction that Bart does. I'm right. I'm right. How many times have you said that in your life and, didn't work out the way
Bart,
you
where does that come from? Where do you get that?
I'm right.
Where do you get that? Is it the just sort of the upbringing of studying and learning and family of educators? Is that where it comes from?
Where what comes from?
Always being right.
Yeah.
Well, I
Is it
don't, I
because-
don't think I'm always.
I think
right.
you're the only one who heard the
I know,
the
Bo didn't
rejoin
have his
coming
head
back
such-
in.
Yeah.
But it was
Play it
pretty good.
again.
Play it again.
Mike,
Can we do it
Can you
again?
play it again?
Give me like a second.
Well,
right.
like
Give me a
minute.
minute.
You need a minute.
Yeah.
You need a
I haven't
minute?
played this.
Yeah,
He
play
hadn't
this
done that in a hot minute.
in a
He
minute.
hasn't
You want me to take
edited on the fly
let's take a
like
call
that.
first, and then maybe we can do it. Do you want to do that, or do you have it? Yeah. How many minutes do you need, Edward?
That's more than a hot
Go.
minute.
Here we go.
I'm right. I'm no, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
That's
Okay,
what Chuck
it
was
again.
laughing.
Play it
Oh,
again.
that's awesome.
One more time.
I'm right. I'm no, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
Oh,
That's so good.
that was classic.
Okay, in that particular situation.
No.
Right. I'm no, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
That's right.
In that particular situation. In that
Motors.
particular.
Where's that fan?
In that particular situation. No, Arthur. No, Arthur.
It gets better.
No, Arthur.
It gets better. Oh, that's so good.
I think there was at least 11 or 12 in there.
No, Arthur.
There's an
Careful
89.
editing. There could be 30 or 40.
There's an 89 in there somewhere. Okay, what were you saying about that particular situation? Today's Bart's Day. It's Ask Him Anything. 877-377-6963. We do it once a year, October 21st. It's today. Also a great day to argue with Bart. Go ahead, Bart. You have the floor. Fire away.
In that particular situation, I had done the research. I knew exactly what I was talking about, and the research was accurate. We did that on the old show when we were trying to figure out like Arkansas's roster situation under Brett Bielema's first couple of years, because they just seemed to really lack talent. And so we went in and figured out what had happened with the recruiting classes. And so I was right. I was right.
Yeah.
Arthur also called me a child during that call, and that kind of
that's
kinda
what
got me,
You do have a thing
got
about
me riled
name
up.
calling.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things that really trip your buttons. Like they really, I mean, it's not even a pushed button situation. I don't even know wires. It's like hot wiring a car.
What is it
You
about
say
child?
certain
What is it
things
about the term
to
child?
Bart.
When
If you
Arthur
name
referred
called
to
Bart.
you as a child, why did that set you off?
Well,
That's my
because
question for you, Bart.
very clearly I am.
Chuck's gonna lead it off.
Yeah.
Very clearly, I'm not. And
We're all childish
It's
at
it's
times.
we're childish, but the way he said it made it seem like maybe uneducated,
I
not
gotcha.
not knowing
that's
not
what
knowing
cut to
what
the
I'm
quick
talking
right there.
about.
Said you were stupid. You
Inexperienced.
basically said you were
Yeah.
stupid, dumb.
Yeah.
We get that a lot here on the show. You know, people that think they're right and who they're not.
Yeah.
That happens. It's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and it plays out right here.
I mean, you're going to be called an idiot hundreds of times
Yeah.
a day. Hundreds.
How long till Bart has his own show?
Not long.
Not long.
Not long.
The extension of the Chuck and Bo. You want to do it?
Spin-off.
You want to do
Spin-off.
it at 5 or you want to do it at 9? You want to do
wanna
it
do the
9 to
early
10
hour?
or you want to do it 5 to 6?
Well, there's nothing that's going to be happening from 5 to 6. I can
Oh,
tell you
you'd be
that.
surprised.
yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I don't know. When I'm driving in, I want something to listen
Yeah.
to.
You better than those
I think that'd be
ESPN
great.
guys.
Yeah, yes. I think you could do a 5 a.m. show and it'd just be a jump start to having everything ready for this show. And then
No.
Chuck and I would have something to listen to
5
on the way
o'clock
in.
every morning, you just go off on everything the previous day that, bothered you. And we'll come in at 6.
You can even cover some national news.
Oh,
Bart.
yeah. You can cover everything.
Talk about the things you really want to talk about that nobody
all
cares
over
about.
the road. All over the road.
The stuff that
I'll
you
do it with you, Bart.
Wow, listen to that.
I'll help you.
Hey, the
No,
producers.
I appreciate that, Edward, but I'm not.
doing this on my own.
No.
I appreciate that,
No,
Edward,
no.
but I don't have enough. There's not enough air in this room for you.
No, that's not true. I'm just not.
I got this.
No.
I got this. I got
I'm
this.
just not
I
getting
can
up
do
that
it.
early.
Caleb, good morning. Our friend Caleb's a Mountain Home. I'm sorry it took so long to get to you. It's been a minute, Caleb. How are you?
Man. I'm doing fine. Y'all are a hoot this morning. I tell you what, Bart, you're a trooper for taking all they throw at you. You're a good man. You know that? This is hilarious. But hey, first I just wanted to say thank y'all for coming by Mountain Home. That was a lot of fun. And Bart, congratulations on breaking 90. I guess I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he's also higher
Well, he
numbers
didn't
than-
break it. He didn't break it. He hit it on the money.
But it was respectable.
Right on the. Okay, I got you.
It was
I got you.
respectable. And if
Yeah.
if he'd left his 3-wood in the bag, he would have done it. Having never played the course before, played the ball down, it was a respectable effort. He's not going to break 100 at Oakmont, but I mean, we could say that with confidence now. But which we had confidence in that before. Can you acknowledge now that you wouldn't break 100 at Oakmont?
No, I'm not backing down.
Oh my gosh,
Hey, attaboy.
Caleb, you have a wonderful family. It was great to meet you all. He was
I was
good time.
Yeah. Well, hey, I just wanted to call in and talk about the game a little bit.
Okay.
And, listen, I think there's a lot of things going on with, like, Bobby Petrino and everything that's going down right now. To give my perspective on it, ever since Petrino came in as the interim head coach, I've been on the fence about it. Bart, I think you can tell it more than anybody that a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for Petrino. And I think that there's two camps right now. There's the camp that's like, hey, Petrino was great when he left. He's going to be great when he comes back. Let's bring him in. And then there's the people that are like, whoa. Look at everything that happened after Petrino left. He hasn't had quite the greatest success story after he left. But, so let's be a little bit more hesitant before we just say give him the keys to the ride. And I think there's people like me that, which I want to say for the record, I have no nostalgia. When Petrino was coach, I was caring more about Saturday morning cartoons than I was anything about college football. I have no nostalgia. I have no memories of it, just hearing what everybody else talks about. So for me, my kind of thoughts on it were, I'm going to see what Petrino does. I don't care what happened in 2012. I don't care what happened in 2018. I care what happens in 2025 with Petrino here. What I can say is from the last two games, I wasn't looking necessarily for wins, but I was looking for just differences. I think going from the Notre Dame game to the Tennessee game, there was a lot more effort. You could argue that still kind of looked like a typical Pittman team, but I think they were more aggressive, more confident, but they still turned over the ball, but it was a better team. Now, Saturday was I still think it was probably the best game Arkansas played all season. So don't get me wrong, the defense is still not good, but I attribute that to a personnel issue of the people that put together the defense more than, and Bobby's just kind of working with what he has, than Bobby coached a bad defense. The offense looked tremendous. Shout out to Taylor Green for looking like a monster. But what I'm trying to get at in all this is which I want to stress by saying, first, Petrino's still got to win some games. In my opinion, he's probably got to win 3 games before he can even be seriously considered for being head coach. But I am leaning more that direction now with the way college sports is going. The team does look, I want to say they look better coached. It's still a 1-score loss, but I think they look better. And with the way the coaching carousel is going right now, we might be better off keeping Petrino, getting a better DC, saving some of our money for talent, and that's where I'm at. Now that might change this weekend if we ended up losing to Auburn, but that's just kind of my 2 cents on the whole thing. But I'll let y'all talk about it. Y'all have a great one, and we'll talk to you later.
I mean, Caleb just nailed it. I mean, like, I don't know.
Take the rest of the day off.
We should go home.
Yeah, that's it.
What else
Drop
is there
the
to
mic.
say?
Drop the mic.
I mean,
Let's go.
If you got something different to say, let us know. But if everybody just wants to say, all right, let's just go. I mean,
There's way too much reason for such a young man.
I mean,
man. Way too much.
What do you think that family does? Do you think they sit around all night at the dinner table? They probably sit. Their dinners are probably 3 hours, and they just hash this all out. The whole family. And then mom's like, Caleb, you're getting a little uptight. She comes over there and gives him a good shoulder rub.
I guess so.
You need to loosen up a little bit. And I mean, that's just so well said. 632, 877-377-6963. It's October 21st, 2025, the day of Bart.
Ask Bart anything.
We do it once a year. You don't want to miss this opportunity because we're not going to do it again for a minute.
I'm amazed at the number of people who think they're smart.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Are your gutters ready for fall? Leaves are coming, and that means it's time to protect your home. At Hogtroff Gutters, they install high-quality leaf guards that actually work. Don't waste money on the cheap guards from big box stores that clog up, and don't get stuck paying triple the price with those big national companies. With Hogtroff, you get the best of both worlds: professional installation, premium aluminum, and stainless steel guards, as well as a 20-year warranty. Give them a call today to schedule your free inspection, or visit hoggutters.com.
Hey, it's Bo, and I want to share something that's completely enhanced my day-to-day life. About a year ago, I started telling you about the Sweatnum Edge. Well, over the last several months, here's what's happened for me. My energy level is completely different. My exercise gains have seen a big jump. My mind is clearer, and frankly, life is just more enjoyable. Now, that's my story. What about you? Search the Sweatnum Edge online and get a free evaluation today. It's made a big difference for me, and I know it can for you too. The Sweatnum Edge. Today's been it's been a strange day.
Yeah, we've had some struggles here and there. Let's just be blunt. Can we be blunt?
Well, it's 50-50 at best.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I've been brain dead for 2 days.
I
Like, some
know.
people would argue much longer.
Well,
but I mean,
it's
by
been
my own
noticeable.
personal standards.
It's been noticeable,
Yeah.
really, the
I
last
know, it's
couple of
just like,
days.
ugh.
The Chuck and Bo
Oh, the
Show.
questions are rolling in.
They really are.
Brought to you by First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas, banking better every day. Friendly, local banking. All in on local support, convenient locations. I mean, you can see a First Security Bank anywhere. I mean, if you haven't seen a First Security Bank in a minute, you haven't been outside your home.
You haven't driven down the block.
Bank better, First Security Bank, member FDIC. Bart.
Yes, sir.
Bart, do you get frustrated? This is a question from Jesse in Springdale.
Okay.
First question. Bart, do you get frustrated playing with golfers that aren't as good as you?
No, not at all. At this point, I'm just leaning in.
No.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I get frustrated when playing with golfers who play poorly slowly. I don't care how good or bad you are. Just play fast, play ready golf.
Do you encourage the people you're with to, like, hurry up and hit?
No,
Do you not?
no. Unless they're, taking an extremely long time, then I might start some a little bit of
Hey, while we're
jabbing.
young.
Yeah, a little bit of the while we're young.
Is it what takes a long time? Is it as they address the ball and they're over the ball
Is
for
it the
a
waggle?
long time?
It's usually the routine from start to finish. It's like, I'm going to take 5 practice swings, and then I'm going to look at it some more, and then I'm going to stand over the ball for 30 more seconds, and then I'm going to fake out that I'm going to take the club back halfway and reset, then do it again and reset, and then but before you know it, it's taking you 5 minutes to hit a shot.
Yeah, and then you chunk it.
Yeah, and then you hit it.
good
you
thing
know.
you're
And then they
waiting.
do it all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. And then what about the story guy on the tee box? The guy who has his ball on the
yeah.
ground,
Oh, I hate that
and
guy.
everybody's just talking, and now he stops and he's gonna tell a story.
hit the ball, then tell the story. Hit the
Or
ball,
just
then
don't tell the story.
Or
Yeah,
or
just-
it's probably not a good enough
Just
story.
keep that story to yourself and let's play.
Bart, has anybody ever been annoyed playing golf with you? That's my question.
I'm sure somebody has.
Somebody that's good that's playing with you.
I'm sure somebody has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever think
I
about that when you're out there?
I try to not, make myself a burden on anybody when I'm playing.
In just when you're
Like-
playing or in general?
Yeah, I was going to say, that must be strictly a golf
Generally speaking. Generally speaking.
Oh my gosh! It's October 21st. Ask Bart
we have
anything.
time
You
for
can
another
text, call.
question?
We have time for another question.
right.
Go ahead, Chuck.
This is from Stephen in Mountain Home. Bart, if you could change one thing about Reynolds Razorback Stadium, what would it be?
That's a great question.
That is a great
it
question.
really is.
Oh,
They've done a lot of work over there to increase the ease of access to concessions, right? You can just kind of go through that little, almost like a convenience store setup where you just kind of walk through.
he's doing this
you
on
grab-
the fly, by the way. He
you
did
grab
not have
stuff,
advanced knowledge of these questions.
You grab stuff just out of the cooler. You sat down. You pay for it. They've done a lot. I would like to see maybe better options. Like better food options.
What do you want?
I-
You know,
I-
like rights.
Well,
you
like-
know, walk-ons.
yeah, no, Rights
California
is
Club,
great.
or what?
Tacos for life. Walk-ons.
Rights is great. Walk-ons is great. More like that is what I'm saying. More like that.
What do you want? Pizza Hut?
And
You want
more,
you want
more,
Pizza Hut?
Well,
personal?
let me say this: more available throughout the stadium. More available throughout the stadium. I feel like some of the quality food choices in the stadium are limited to a spot.
You want like a Whole Foods in there?
You go to the game to eat, or you go watch the game? I mean,
What? Give me
Whole
like
Foods,
what?
Razorback Stadium.
What do you want? What options do you
No,
want?
I just
I mean,
like-
all you got to do is ask. I'm sure Hunter is
Yeah.
listening and will take care of it.
No, I
immediately.
just mean like higher quality options throughout the stadium. Higher quality concession options throughout the stadium.
You want Buffalo Trace, don't you?
There are some high quality options in the stadium. They're just, I feel like, aren't enough.
Bart
of
wants
confined
better
to too
bourbon.
many small areas. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's.
What else? Anything else? That's the number one thing you would change.
Razorback Stadium's a great stadium.
Great
to go
venue.
To. It's a great venue. I think the bigger issues don't actually have to do with the stadium. I think it's the whole event outside of the stadium that could really probably use.
So I have a question for Chuck now. I know this isn't what we do on October 21st, but Chuck, what happened with the band? Can you give us some insight as to Arkansas not running through the A?
I don't know what happened on
Saturday.
that. We were talking in the press box that I asked Rick. I said, do you ever recall a game where Arkansas did not run through the A? And he couldn't recall one, and I certainly can't. And I didn't. I guess I get it. I mean, I don't know the condition of the field. I didn't go down there, and I know it was nasty. But they did perform at halftime, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want to start off trampling.
Maybe
the
not.
field.
Maybe not.
Maybe we should look into this. Can we make some calls?
I don't know the answer to that, but
people
it
want to
was
know.
noticeable.
People
it was
wanna
very
know.
noticeable.
They want to know.
It was very noticeable.
Well, like you said, Rick said, the Razorback historian Rick Schaefer said it. Other people said it. Like in my lifetime, I've never seen them not run
I
through
don't
the
ever
A.
recall. I can never recall that happening.
And
But did you notice
they still came out
yeah, they
like
acted
they
like
were-
it was there.
Yeah. And that's when I thought they had a chance to win. Just the creativity and the imagination.
Well, that was good. I mean, that was good. I'll give them that. You know, the group that went left, and the group that goes right, goes right.
Yeah, we should look into that. Can you get down to the bottom of that for us, Bart? Bart, why didn't Arkansas run through the A on Saturday?
I'll see what I can find.
Can you look into that?
Oh, wait,
I don't wanna
I'm
be
sure
one
it
of
was
these
the weather
shows
and the
that
condition of the
guesses
field.
and we don't know, and I mean, we should have looked into it before.
But,
now,
you know,
we
I
haven't,
will
so
say
let's
this.
look into it now.
I will say this, that there's nothing the band could have done out there that the players don't do during warm-ups. I mean, when they're down there, if you watch them, I mean, they're tearing that field up there when they're cutting and doing all that stuff. I don't know how many hard cuts the band would have done. But,
Well, Chuck.
yeah. Bart, how many hard cuts does a band do when they're marching to the north end?
Bart, have you been in band?
No.
You've never been in a band? Any band?
No.
I was.
What band were you in, Edward?
The marching band.
Creed?
I wish. Creed is awesome.
Didn't they have a concert up there last night? Did you go?
Did you go to a concert again?
No, I did not.
I think there was
No,
a
I was
concert up
asleep by
there
9
last night, though.
How do you feel? Well rested?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good.
I went to sleep early.
Bobby Petrino is going to join us at 7:15.
Missed the end of the baseball game.
Coach Petrino is going to be on the show for the rest of the year.
Is that right?
Every week.
Every day?
On the Chuck and Bo show.
Wow.
Yep, 7:15 on Tuesdays, I
That's
believe.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you get them on Monday in the news conference. You get them on Tuesday on Chuck and Bo, and you get them on Wednesday at Razorback Football Live with Bobby Petrino.
Saturday and Sunday, too?
Saturday? Well, Sunday, the coaches show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
ever present during football
so
season.
if you got questions for Coach Petrino, send them in, mail them in. We'll get to it next Tuesday.
Ask the coach.
if you mail it in now. 6:46. It's Tuesday. You got a question for Bart? We do it once a year. Today's your day. It is a wild college football world. Mike Norvell's AD basically came out and said,
we ain't got the money right now.
We're trying to collect the money to get him out of here.
Be patient.
He said,
Be patient. We're going to fire him.
It sounded
We're
like a
broke.
call to arms to me, man. I mean, we got to raise some money. If you guys want to get rid of this guy, we got to raise some money.
It wasn't a vote of confidence.
No.
It was, hey, give me till the end of the year.
That's right. I know this is an audio medium, and I shouldn't just shake my head, but words fail me.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Football season's here, and Flight by Yingling is the light beer built for game days. Tastes like a Yingling, but it's a light beer, and only 95 calories. Flight raises the bar for what a light beer should be, and now it comes in a 16-ounce resealable twist-off aluminum bottle and skinny cans. Perfect for tailgates, watch parties, or just kicking back after the game. Pick it up at your favorite store or ask your bartender. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
Some moments call for more than just a win. They call for unforgettable. At Blakeman's, you're not just buying a diamond. You're creating an experience that starts the moment you walk through the door. Their newly remodeled space is absolutely stunning, and Cafe B has a personal touch you won't find anywhere else. Their in-house diamond expert makes it easy to find the perfect piece for any occasion, and that purple bag is still undefeated when it comes to saving the day. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry. It's more than jewelry. It's your story.
This fall, don't just pay for a heating tune-up. Make it part of a Paschal membership and get year-round benefits for your home. For as low as $8.99 a month, Your annual tune-up is included. Plus, members get exclusive discounts on air, plumbing, and electric services. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your home, budget, and peace of mind with Paschal. Visit GoPaschal.com to learn more and join today. And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Cutting corners is generally a bad idea. And when it comes to roofing, it's real bad. That's why Teamwork Roofing and Construction uses only the best materials, like Malarkey shingles, which perform better, protect longer, and are more sustainable. Residential or commercial. Got a complicated job? They've got the certified crews ready to deliver on time and on budget. You need a roof that's built on quality and powered by Teamwork. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Log on to teamworkbuilt.com and get a quote today. That's teamworkbuilt.com.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
High school sports in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley have never had a bigger stage. I'm Melissa Orange, host of the Varsity Vibe podcast, and every week we'll be bringing you the stories, highlights, and moments that matter most to our communities. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to our newsletter, check out the Varsity Vibe podcast, and follow us on social media for the latest scores and spotlight features. Get it all at varsityvibearkansas.com.
I don't need Chat GTP. I've got Chuck GTP.
Amen.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I mean, I have a keen perception of the obvious. Let me tell you, I notice things that other people don't notice, and I am curious about why this has happened.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
What are some things that you noticed that other people
I don't even know what I was saying there. I just came out. I don't remember the context. I have no idea.
Hey, no, but do you like Clay takes great pride in that.
What's that?
Noticing things that other people don't. Like, I'm going to write the angle that nobody's thinking about.
That's what you always...
I'm going to write this entire column about the game on the left guard.
Yeah, that's right. Tackles. Got to have those tackles.
You know, the rest of y'all watch the ball. I watched the left guard.
Yeah, well, yes, but that's what you always tell somebody that is just starting out. It's like you have to hear things nobody else hears and see things nobody else sees, and if you don't, you just make it up.
Oh, Charlie gone. Is that Charlie that called back? He lost his signal.
Okay,
Hey, Charlie. Good morning in Camden. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? How dare me call back? Like, what am I doing here?
Go for it.
No, hey, today I was thinking, I turned what feels like 40 today, but I'm 33. Today's my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday,
Charlie.
Happy birthday, Charlie, to you.
Is that? Whoa! We don't need
Happy
we
birthday.
don't need to hear those.
I'd sing more, but then we get canceled from YouTube for not having the license to sing "Happy Birthday."
That's right.
Yeah.
Shut the stream down.
So we turned this day into Ask Bart. Is that what we're doing?
It is. It's October 21st. Your birthday. We didn't know, but now that you're here, we can ask you what's on your mind.
Well, please don't. When you guys ask Bobby this, don't say it's from me. It's from Charlie from Camden. He'll never probably ever know who I am, but he wants to know. Chuck, the other day when we were in those situations, the must-pass situations when we were down, did you see any? And maybe I missed it. Did we do any chipping or anything to help the tackles at all? With their front, because I don't remember seeing it.
Well, we can ask him about that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I got to admit, I'm generally watching the ball. Just to be very honest.
I did think they did. I thought Braylon Russell actually had a decent game. I wasn't watching every time, but like helping in pass protection, I did see that a couple of times. It's all situational, right? Like you're either trying to get a guy open fast enough, or you're going to chip a guy and then be out in the flat. Which if you watch college football all weekend, how many teams are throwing to the running back out in the flat in an obvious passing situation, and how many times is it open?
Well, they make other teams tackle in the open field, and that's a big part of it now.
We'll get you know what? We'll get on the whiteboard with Coach Petrino at 7:15. We'll just have him draw us up some plays. It's almost 7 o'clock. Good morning. Glad you're here.
Buying or selling a home's a big deal, and you want someone who is with you every step of the way. That's why those of us at the Chuck and Bo Show wholeheartedly recommend Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because we've experienced it. They've been my partners for life. They're Bo's partner now, and I promise you, when you become involved with Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, they'll become your partners for life too. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can always log on and check out their selection at WeicherGriffin.com.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time Hog fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today.
Man, there's nothing like a perfect steak. So tender, juicy, and packed with flavor. And now, thanks to Plainview Beef, it's clean with no hidden chemicals. Plainview Beef feeds their cattle with wheatgrass sprouts, and their beef is loaded with nutrients your body needs. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. PlainviewBeef.com. Order direct to your house. Check out their menu, which includes 6 8-ounce fillets for just $99. Again, it's PlainviewBeef.com. Use the promo code Chuck and Bo and get a free 12-pack of beef sticks. PlainviewBeef.com.
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eye. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
So I spent yesterday. You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The Chuck and Bo Show. Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
Absolutely, it's an attractive job. Northwest Arkansas is a great place to live. It's a great place with a lot of money around it. And I think with the facilities, with some of the boosters that surround the program, there is no reason whatsoever Arkansas couldn't be one of the 12 teams in the College Football Playoff. And, oh, by the way, that's probably going to expand. So now you're talking, a 16-team playoff?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're damn right you can win at Arkansas.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
Driving my son to school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "Let's turn on the Chuck and Bo Show."
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
All right, here's what you need to know. Bobby Petrino's coming up at 7:15. It's Ask Bart Anything Day. It's Charlie and Camden's birthday, and Bo's going to get breakfast. What more could you want other than maybe John on the line in Hamburg? John, you're on the Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Chuck. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing great. I wanted to address a couple of the fallacies that I've seen regarding Coach Petrino out of the weekend. And the first thing I wanted to address is this. You've seen a lot of people say, what is the difference between the one-score games you've seen with Coach Petrino and Coach Pittman? It's real simple. There is a huge difference. And losing a game you should have won by one score, and losing a game you could have won by one score. And the difference is you should have beaten Oklahoma State. You should have beaten Missouri. You should have beaten Memphis. At no point the last two weekends when watching those games did you come away and say, we should have won those two ball games. I would sell you on the fact that because of Coach Petrino's ability to get this team going the right direction, you had a chance to win those football games. So that's the first big difference. When you see that argument, that's the difference. Huge difference between a game you could have won and should have won. In these two games, the last 2 weeks, I'm not going to say that those are games he should have won. Now, he needs to win Saturday. Wouldn't you agree, Chuck? I mean, that's a game you would say, hey, that's one we need to win.
Well, this is a winnable game. It's the most winnable game in a while. Yes.
All right, I want to address this is kind of for Bart and everybody that comes with this argument. In 2012, when Coach Petrino left Arkansas, everybody liked saying he had the program in the gutter, that we were going to fall off the cliff the years to come. Can somebody tell me 6 better football players than Dietrich Wise, Darian Philon, Trey Flowers, Jonathan Williams, Brandon Allen, and Keon Hatcher? Those are 6 NFL players that were on the 2014 team, which competed at the highest level. The quarterback didn't compete at the highest level that year. And I would sell you on the fact that if Petrino would have been in the program, he would have had Brandon Allen of 2015 and the Brandon Allen of 2014. That program was not in the gutter. It wasn't going in the gutter with Bobby Petrino as the head coach. I'm not telling you I'm all on board, but there is nothing that's happened to this point that he shouldn't be the prime candidate. Y'all have a great day.
All right, John.
There you go.
I don't know about the Brandon Allen part, but golly, it's never too long to bash. It's never too late to bash Brandon Allen. I mean,
I think I hear what he's saying, but
I'm just
honestly,
joking.
none of that matters anymore. What matters is right now. And, I mean, what happened on Saturday and what's going to happen this Saturday and what we're watching play out. But I do think people draw from the past. That helps with the nostalgia of what they feel now. But I think you're also seeing this now. Like when you watch Taylen Green and you watch Arkansas's offense, I mean, it's electric. It's exciting. And if you're in this camp where you think Coach Petrino is the best candidate to lead Arkansas forward, to give them more wins than they've had since he's been the coach here, I get it, because the evidence of what you're watching him do right now is there. Now, yeah, if one of the issues is taking over at this point in the season, and you got multiple games, Chuck, right? Like most of the season to play. You have to go win some games. But that's like, who gets dropped into a situation that they didn't create? And you're a candidate for the job, and you want the job, and you're dropped into this situation you didn't create. You might have created it differently. But you got to go figure out how to make that situation in midstream, like as you're on the boat going down the river, you got to fix this thing. That's incredibly difficult.
I think we've got to move beyond some of the things we're talking about and home in on what the real issue is here. Who is going to be best situated to lead this football program going forward? This is not a comparison from Bobby Petrino to Sam Pittman. This is not a question of do they look better. This is not a question of are they more competitive. It's a question of when this football season ends, and it's going to end, who's the best candidate to lead it going forward? I don't care about Oklahoma State last year. I don't care about Memphis this year. I don't care about a 3-point loss at Tennessee this year. I don't care about any of that. Who's best positioned to lead the program moving forward? Now, look, there may be, and in a perfect world there would be, just an abundance of great coaches out there that can't wait to come coach the Razorbacks. When this situation came up before, that was not the case. And I don't know that it's going to be the case this time. You got to look at who your potential coaches are at the end of the year or as we move through the remainder of this year, and you've got to make a decision on who the best one going forward is. If it's Bobby Petrino, give him the keys and get out of the way. If it's not, we got to shut up about what might have been and how good things were 15 years ago. We got to embrace the new guy and move forward. But if we don't do some of this stuff, we're going to find ourselves just arguing about what happened in the past, and it's not going to have anything to do with what happens in the future.
It is interesting to hear the different takes. I don't see – I've seen nothing from Petrino that would make me say, yeah, I don't think he should coach here. I've seen things that the opposite. And that's part – the one thing is he does have the ability to be here and coach now, and you get to see that up close and watch that play out. Meanwhile, Auburn is also in a situation coming into this game where they are desperate for a win. Both teams are desperate for a win. The line opened with Auburn a 1.5 favorite. Now, depending on where you look, the Hogs are a 1.5, 2.5 point, 1 point favorite. And it'll probably continue to move back and forth. Bobby Petrino will join us next on the Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning.
They're all crazy. Yeah. And I don't mean that in a critical way. We got issues in this room. I'm going to be truthful about that.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Some moments just call for something unforgettable. At Blakeman's, you don't just buy a diamond. You create an unforgettable experience. Their newly remodeled space is stunning with Cafe B right inside and their in-house diamond expert that'll help you find the perfect piece every time. That's just part of the Blakeman's experience. When you see the purple bag, you know it's something special. It always saves the day. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry. It's more than jewelry. It's your story.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
There's simply not a better shopping experience than Macadoodles. Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Whether you're stocking up for a party, updating your bar, or just grabbing your favorites, Roger and the team are always there to help. Make the smart choice. Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
High
school sports in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley have never had a bigger stage. I'm Melissa Orange, host of the Varsity Vibe podcast, and every week we'll be bringing you the stories, highlights, and moments that matter most to our communities. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to our newsletter, check out the Varsity Vibe podcast, and follow us on social media for the latest scores and spotlight features. Get it all at varsityvibearkansas.com.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You hear that? You hear that?
Back to Safe Sports Radio.
That's special.
By the way, good morning. We just kind of jumped in, and we're
Hey,
coffee deep. And hey, everybody,
Morning, Bart.
welcome in.
Edward.
I smell the bacon cooking. It's going to be a good day.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
We got to get some turnovers. We haven't had a turnover as the young kids say, we haven't had a turnover in a minute, whatever the heck that means. My grandkids say it, it's been a minute. And I'm like, a minute? Feels like a year. We got to get some turnovers. Get some turnovers, we'll be a lot better.
That's Coach Petrino yesterday at his news conference. He's joining us now on the Chuck and Bo Show. Coach, good morning.
Good morning, Bo. Good morning, Chuck.
Coach, we don't say that phrase either. I don't ever say it in a minute myself. Never say it.
Chuck's opposed to it.
I am opposed to it.
How has being a granddad changed just life for you in general, if you take a step back for a moment?
Well, I smile a lot more, and I enjoy spoiling them. So that makes life pretty easy.
Yeah, well, you probably hear a lot of things that you don't normally or didn't hear before, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. The new language that's out there and all the little fads, but it's fun. I enjoy it so much.
So before we get into the conversation about football, I just had to ask, every morning in here, Coach, it's like, what are we going to have for breakfast? Like, you got to eat something. Is it a donut? Is it a kolache? Is it what is it? You'd think we'd have a plan, but, you kind of figure it out on the fly. Do you eat breakfast? What's your go-to breakfast?
I generally don't eat breakfast. I'm not a get up and eat guy. I don't feel good if I eat in the morning, so I usually wait till about noon.
Okay. Coffee?
Coffee every day, yeah. Too much. Too much coffee.
Coffee to get through the morning. Well, it's been talked about a lot, and you said it yesterday in the news conference. Like you're right there. What's the thing that you find yourself wrestling with when you are kind of jumping into this spot midstream and trying to get it over the hump? It's not like, the NFL, you can't make a trade. You got what you got. How do you flip it to maybe see some victories in such hard-fought games?
Well, we've got to continue to build the defense and, come up with some stops. You look at the situation football the other night. If we could have came up with one of the 4th and 1 plays, got to stop there. If we can hold them to a field goal in the red zone, we got a chance to win there. We get off the field on 3rd down a little bit better. Made them punt, at the end of the half. We were able to go score immediately and get it to a 1-point game going into halftime. And, we keep putting more and more pressure on the offense to be perfect and score every time we get the ball. They've handled it pretty well, but it's a lot of pressure, and we've got to make sure that we are able to score touchdowns in the red zone. I think that's the one thing that showed up the other night that just killed me was the first 2 drives having to settle for field goals.
Coach, it was noticeable that you played more guys, rotated more defensive linemen, particularly the other day against Tennessee. Is this a product of where you are personnel-wise? Is it a product of effort these guys have shown in practice, time earned? Talk a little bit about that, if you would.
Yeah, a little bit about both, really. I think one of the reasons it showed up was having long, sustained drives. They were a very patient team. They were running a lot of what we call 12 personnel, and we had to get some fresh guys in there and try to make some plays and try to get some penetration. And so we were rotating in for that, but also because of practice and the way we're practicing, we're developing some more depth.
Coach, Taylen Green, the numbers speak for themselves. He's leading maybe the SEC in total offense, maybe the country in total offense. The offensive numbers have been great. I know it's really more about winning for you, but I just want to talk about Taylen for a second. And then there's these moments where you get a 15-yard loss on a sack, and it seems to me because he's trying to make a play. What's the kind of give and take about making a play and when to get rid of the ball? Because I know it's a conversation we see you having with him on the sideline.
Yeah, he's got to be able to balance it a little bit. You can't take away his playmaking ability because he certainly came up with a lot of big plays, scrambling, running out, making throws even to convert 3rd down. I think he has to understand field position, 1st and 10. When we're coming out, it's very beneficial just to throw the ball away, not get negative yards and make the field, hard to even have a chance to get a 1st and 10. So we talk about it all the time. We watch video of it all the time. It's a fine line to have to do, but he needs to mature and understand it. And you'd like to see him on the one play, just throw the ball away. We got beat. We had a double move going. We had it. He would have made the back shoulder throw. At that point, he should have just moved out of the pocket and threw the ball out of bounds.
Did you did you let yourself feel the crowd? I know you were aware of it, but was there any moment where that was surreal for you on Saturday? Because that crowd, it was a little late arriving. Of course, the game started 2 By the way, have you ever been in a situation where the start of a game was delayed 2 hours? Like well before the game started. I don't know if I've seen that before in football.
No, that was a new one to me. I've never done that. I went out and warmed up and then had to sit in the locker room for an hour and a half and wait till kickoff, but never just moved it back. But obviously they made a good decision. They made the right decision because by kickoff it was pretty nice out there.
Yeah, what was the crowd like to you? Did that give you any memories? I know you've been here as the coordinator now in your 2nd year, but it was also strange not running out of the A, right, with no band there.
Now, that was a little strange. There's no question about that. But I thought the crowd was awesome, and you noticed it. I really noticed it on the 2 drives that we went and scored right before halftime, particularly the last one, how excited everything was. And then you noticed it in the 4th quarter, that we still had everybody in the stands, everybody supporting us, yelling and screaming. And it was a lot of fun, and I know that it helped our football team. I know our players heard it, and I know they appreciated it.
Coach, you mentioned that period right before the end of the first half when you scored a couple of touchdowns there. Are those the kind of moments that keep a team together even though you might not have won the game, when you have spurts like that and you see what could be?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly gives us a big lift because we went and scored, and I looked up at the clock, and there's like a minute 58 to go is what I remember anyway, and we kicked off to them, and then we got 3 and out, and Story made a big play, got a negative play on the quarterback, kind of tricked him a little bit into keeping the ball and then making the tackle. We got off the field on 3rd down. We had plenty of time to go score again, and we scored pretty fast a number of times because of the chunk plays that we get, and Mike's speed and Taylor's speed and our receivers. So, it was nice to get to 21-20 at halftime. It gave us a big lift.
Coach, for fans, this has been a reset. 2 games with you as the head coach now, and a combined 6 points and 2 losses. That's how close it's been, and I think fans are excited and they see it. You got a game coming up Saturday. I know you guys think you got a chance to win, and you're going to do everything you can to win it. But from a fan standpoint, that's one thing. The players, they haven't won a game in a while. And so for all of us sitting out here going, all right, it's 2 games into this reset and this new thing, how do you keep them believing? I mean, it looked like to me they believed the entire game on Saturday they had a chance to win. How do you keep that going when you don't have a win under your belt to kind of build on for them?
Yeah, well, like I said, when I was asked to do this and agreed to do it, we tore the rearview mirror off. So we have not looked past the last 2 games. It's just we're 0-2 in the 2-game season so far. We've competed extremely hard. We've played really well at times. They're really 2 really good football teams. To go toe to toe with A&M, who's 4th in the country or was 4th in the country. I'm not sure what they are now, but you got to try to build on that. You build on the fact that we're right there. We need to come up with some situational plays, and we get the W. So we're going to go out today and practice extremely hard, practice focused, and have fun doing it. I think that's one of the things we're trying to do is to understand that, a lot of these guys are in their last go round, and we got to go out and have fun doing it.
I know you've talked about this in your news conference, but what will it take to be on the other side of that feeling on Saturday when Auburn comes to town?
We gotta get 1 more point than they get. I think that's how you win, right? So that's what we're trying to do is get 1 more than they have.
Yeah, I got you. Coach, thanks for making time for us today. Appreciate it. Look forward to doing it again next week.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you, Coach.
You too. Happy Tuesday. Coach Bobby Petrino.
I've heard him say that. I've heard him
He's
say that
so
many times. All we got to do is get 1 more than they got.
Yeah.
And he's one of those offensive coaches who always believes I can score 1 more than you can.
Yeah.
And there's been a game or 2 where it's been obvious if you couldn't, you weren't going to win. I don't know about this week. I mean, Auburn's better defensively than they are offensively, and Arkansas is the opposite. So what gives?
Well, I love the approach, and I think it was – and he did it from the moment he took over the job was, you rip the rearview mirror off and get the players to think that way.
It's hard to do, man.
It is.
It's hard to do.
But I think if they feel like they're getting better, it works. But at some point, everybody knows you got to have a win.
You need the payoff.
Exactly.
You
got to have that.
You've played, I mean, and it gets lost in all of our conversations about these 1-score losses, who they're playing. I mean, they played the 4th-ranked team in the country, undefeated. They had gone to the home stadium of Notre Dame, a team that hung 56 on you in your stadium, and they beat them. And now they're coming to your house. And so, I mean, all the metrics should say A&M by a lot. And, you play them within a field goal. And there were many reasons to believe Tennessee would blow the Razorbacks out. When they were up 34-17, most teams would have gone to the house. And the fact that it was Petrino's first game, I think, kept him in the fold in large part. But, at some point, you do have to acknowledge that, man, those are really good teams that we're losing by a field goal to.
We're brought to you in part by Teamwork Roofing and Construction. We'll take your thoughts coming up. But Teamwork, they're all about getting it done on time and on budget and doing the job right. They don't have the opportunity to have any close losses. It's got to be a win every time for you, and that's why they use the best materials and the best crews. No matter how difficult the job, really complicated jobs, they're ready for it. No job too small either. Whether it's a remodel or re-roof, or you got a bunch of roofs that need done, or construction projects, they can help you. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, teamworkbuilt.com. That's their website. You can check them out there. You can also check out their Facebook page, Teamwork Roofing and Construction. They are built on quality and powered by teamwork. People you can trust. You're right, Chuck. You're right. You're right.
You're not wrong, Chuck.
Because
that's
we don't
all I
want
wanted to hear. That's really all I wanted to hear.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time hog fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today.
Truck Month is here at Chevrolet of Fayetteville, and the savings are big. Get up to $12,000 off new Silverados, up to $8,000 off Chevy 2500s, and up to $5,000 off Chevy Colorado. That's real money back in your pocket. Plus more inventory, more discounts, and better service than anywhere else in Northwest Arkansas. Stop by today and see Chris, Mark, and Denver at Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Together, let's drive.
Know what else makes you an Arkansas Razorback fan? Going to the University of Arkansas. How about playing football for the team?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
and I include myself in this. We like to think we know what we're talking about, but sometimes we do miss the mark. I mean, sometimes we do.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Chuck in Fayetteville said it's his birthday today also, and he's listening. So, Chuck in Fayetteville, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chuck. Happy
Charles.
birthday. Bart, time to have more questions for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
what do you think about Bobby Petrino not eating breakfast?
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I'm okay with that. I often don't eat breakfast
Same.
myself, so that doesn't.
Does a protein shake count for breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Breakfast in here is just better.
It's different.
Now, if
We're
I'm at
sitting
home
around
on a Saturday
talking.
waking up, I don't think about eating breakfast.
We're sitting around having coffee and talking, and it's just like something's missing. Personality's one thing.
Yeah, well, that's
Food's
part of
another.
it. In the absence of personality and
Just
good conversation, we go to food.
Yeah.
You know,
You
just like you
change
do
our
at home.
emotions. Yeah.
Just like we
Yeah,
do at
that's
home.
right. Exactly. Changing our emotions. By the way, congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays.
Man, I was long gone by
They're
the
in the
time
World
Springer
Series.
went deep. That was a good series.
Was it?
None of them are going to beat. I mean,
I'll take your word for it.
They're not going to beat the Dodgers, but it was a good series.
Are you going to watch the World Series?
I've watched some of every one of these postseason
Yeah?
games. I'm not saying the whole thing, but I've watched bits and pieces. You know, Monday Night Football is not, you know, they don't always have great, it's not doing it for me every
No.
week. I got to be honest with
Oh,
you.
what happened last night? Did the Lions roll?
Yes.
They were ahead
Somebody
the
was.
last time I looked.
The Lions, they beat Tampa Bay pretty good, and the Seahawks beat the Texans.
See, like Seattle and Houston and NFL Monday night. I mean, you know.
I watched the Black Rabbit last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I watched it. Maybe an
have
episode.
no idea
we watched
what that
that.
is.
I mean, it's better than Monday Night Football is right now.
See, I didn't want to say what's the
Jason
Black
Bateman.
Rabbit because
pretty
I
good
thought
last
everyone
night.
would know but me. I'm glad Edward didn't know. So what's the Black
It's
Rabbit,
It's a
Bo?
show. Jason Bateman's in it.
Yeah.
He's a problem dude, you know, and
It's just Black Rabbit, not the Black Rabbit. I'm Googling it.
There's no the in there.
Maybe that's why it confused me.
Let me go to a call. Let me go to a call so you can correct me. Jim in Springfield. It's Springdale. Jim's in Springdale.
Springtown.
Springdale.
Springtown.
And it's Joe, not
Let's
Jim.
go to Joe in Forest. It's Fort Smith.
It's Forest City.
It's not the Black Rabbit. It's just Black Rabbit.
It's not the
Yeah,
Fort
this looks
Smith.
all right.
No, it's pretty good.
Looks
It
like
is.
Jason Bateman carries this cast.
Is
I've
it a
never- I've
typical
never heard of
Jason
any-
Bateman show?
Yes.
Typical Jason Bateman
Yes,
show.
he's
All
got
right.
problems.
Yeah.
He's a problem guy, and his brother owns a restaurant. And
I don't know
there's
if he's got a lot of, like-
shenanigans going on. He's deep in debt, gambling debt.
Here's the premise.
And Dumb and Dumber are after him.
Really?
You know, these two hoodlums. You
Sounds
know,
like
are
my
after
kind of
him.
show, really.
Yeah, and you know, he's dragging his brother into the mess.
Yeah.
You know, and the brother's trying to help, and you know, Jason Bateman acts like that nothing's wrong and like everything's fine. We'll just come up with some scam to come up with $100,000 to pay these guys off, burn our own house down, that kind of stuff.
He's really good as a borderline criminal. I mean, he really is. Like the Ozark thing, you know. This show sounds good too. I mean, that's a good role for him.
If you could be a criminal for a day, what kind of criminal would you be?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah. What
about those guys
what
robbing
kind of
the
criminal
loot?
do you think
man?
Bart would be?
Oh, he would be the cerebral type. He would be Ocean's 11.
Yeah, would he be a thief?
Yeah. He would be a.
Would he be a
jewel thief?
a jewel thief?
No,
He'd be a
it'd be a Robin Hood situation. It'd be a rob from the rich, give to the poor situation.
Oh, good God.
Good Lord, Bart, come on. You would not.
No, rob from like the people who've made their money doing bad things.
Yeah.
And give it to all the people
There
who
was
have-
a political joke to be said
Yeah.
there that I strayed away from.
That's probably for the best.
A modern
Oh,
day
so you're
Robin Hood.
oh, got it. Okay. There we go. Now we got that out of the way.
So how would you get
What
all
are you
these
most
riches?
likely
How
to
would
go-
you get all these riches? How
It
would
would
you
be an
steal
elaborate
it?
scheme.
Okay.
It would be planned.
Yeah.
Months
Months
maybe
in
years.
advance. Well, you're a keen observer.
What kind of criminal would Bart be? That's a great question.
A bad one.
That's a great
bad
question.
one.
What would it be? Chuck, you wake up one day, you're reading the paper, and
That'd
there's
be a
Bart.
See, I think Bart's figured
Federal prison
he's
for tax
figured
evasion.
something out. He's figured something out with a computer. He's done something that allows him to just engage in theft. I mean, he's rob you blind. And don't buy this. Oh, I'd give it to the poor people. He would not. He'd put the money in his pocket and get the hell out of here, just like any of us.
What criminal in the movies do you fancy yourself after, Bart?
I don't think I've ever fancied myself a criminal.
George Clooney in Ocean's 11.
I think for some bad guys.
I
Come
think
on.
Chuck is probably on the right track, though. It's probably one of those guys from the Ocean's 11 franchise.
It would be very important for him to outsmart.
No.
It's important for him to outsmart.
We're not running illegal.
Could you see yourself getting in a situation where you accidentally started, just running an opioid farm?
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
What about the corrupt casino mogul?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Casino guy, corrupt. Oh, I can see it. Skimming off the top.
You end up.
I can see it.
You end up in a tangled web trying to help a family friend. That's what happens. That's and that's where you end up, and then you're in over your head, and you end up killing someone.
Whoa! No!
That's the story.
Once you enter that life of crime,
they wound up dead.
That's Bart's
never
going to be
really
on
know.
Dateline.
No, don't want to be on Dateline. No.
Today's Glenn Powell's birthday, 37.
And who's Glenn Powell?
He's got a new. What's that football?
He's in the Chad Powers show.
Yeah, what is that? Is Eli Manning in that?
Who's Chad Powers?
No, he's taking the role of Chad Powers.
Well, there's a football movie out that they've been promoting a bunch, or series.
That's Chad
on
Powers.
Hulu.
Yeah, that's Chad Powers.
Okay, and Eli Manning's not in it.
Correct.
I thought he was. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different.
Eli Manning did that whole Chad Powers bit.
Okay.
For a while, but for the actual show,
I'll take. I don't know.
Actual
when it comes to pop culture, Bart's our guy. Judge Judy's 83 today.
Yeah. Now we're getting into people I know. Yeah. Judge Judy.
When's the last time? Has it been a minute since you watched Judge Judy?
It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've watched Judge Judy.
Chuck doesn't like that phrase, but
what is a hot minute? It's
been
a hot minute.
We're getting them to use it today. So what do we think is going to happen on Saturday, by the way?
I think Arkansas is going to win a close game.
You think it's going to be close?
Yeah.
What if they just beat the brakes off
That'd be
Auburn?
great. I'd be all for it.
How about Hugh Freeze asking for a vote of confidence?
What's up with that?
From his athletic director. He's basically asking for one.
What would a statement of support mean or not mean? Like, do you need that at all?
Well, that would be huge. That'd make everyone feel a lot better for sure. Yeah, I haven't talked to John. I'm gonna say John has been so supportive ever since obviously my hire. I don't get too much into, they have a job to do, and certainly he has people he has to answer to, and I know how close we are. I know I can get this fixed, and we're too dang close, and we've got to get a little bit better play and a little bit better coaching at a few spots, and I want a chance to fix this. Obviously, I've totally gotten off of all social media, so I'm not sure what exactly was said in those other cases, but that's got to be reassuring to those people in there that that they believe that they can get it fixed. But again, I've trusted John since I've been here to do the right things, and he's got to do what he feels is best for this program, of course. And I think it's us. I think we fit Auburn. I think we fit the Auburn culture. I think the culture in the building has changed. I think the talent level has changed. And unfortunately, we just hadn't gotten over the hump in a very difficult stretch of games. But I believe that's coming very, very soon.
Sounds to me like the AD and the head coach have not been talking lately. That's never a good sign for the head coach.
I heard that. Who has more hope, Auburn fans or Arkansas fans?
Arkansas fans.
Right now.
Today, Arkansas fans.
Right
no
now.
question. No question.
I'm telling you, there's hope when Petrino's on the sideline.
Oh, I agree with that.
So tell me who you're back to this, who you're bringing in that's going to give you more.
Well, with 5 games to go, I'd be hard-pressed to come up with a name.
As we sit here today, that's why this conversation, when it comes up everywhere you go, it's like, who's going to be the next coach? I mean, he's on the sideline right now. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it until you show me a better option.
I do think you have to win a game or two. I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, you can't go 0 for or even 1 for, and
but I think
expect
they will
to be the head coach.
I believe they will.
I believe they will too, and I believe it's going to be a very, again, it's kind of like what we talked about previously. We don't know yet all the jobs that are going to be open. We don't know yet all the coaches who are going to be available. Now, look, for some, and I won't be disagreeable about this. For some, they've seen enough. They've seen enough. This is what they want. I won't disagree with those people. My point is, though, with 5 games to go, that there's still a lot out there. And, man, there have been twists and turns already over the last 6-8 weeks, and I can only imagine what it may be like the last 5 or 6. But I do know if you go beat Auburn Saturday, the picture becomes a little more clear.
If you're Petrino, if you're a Razorback fan, do you want Petrino to win 3 games or 4 games? And I ask that because if you win 4 games and they tell you you're going to the Liberty Bowl, did you really want to win that 4th game?
Yes. Yes.
You want to go back to the Liberty
Bowl? I'll
Bowl?
go to Birmingham. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's go. I've never been to a bad bowl. I know fans.
Kidding.
I know you were, but
I don't know if we want.
I'm going to go Bart on you. I'm going to go Bart on you here. Bowl games are great. I've never been to a bad bowl game. Never, ever, never gone to a bowl game and had a bad time.
Well, what's the worst one you went to?
Well, Shreveport was not the best.
That was coming.
But
the Independence Bowl.
The Independence Bowl wasn't the best bowl experience, but I'll tell you this: they do the best they can. And that's the one thing about all the bowl games. They all do the best they can. And you can be cynical about it if you want. But I appreciate their efforts, even the ones in Shreveport.
877-377-6963. Charlie's birthday today in Camden.
33.
Happy 33 years old. Coach Petrino was on the show earlier. It's Ask Bart Anything Day. We do it once a year, October 21st. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you as well. Have you played the Razorback Raffle lately? RazorbackRaffle.com.
What was it last week? I mean, it's like kind of going,
it was down. It was down. I don't know if it was the weather.
More promotional activity, it seems to me like.
More action around it. The winner of the 50-50 jackpot will be announced at home football games during the game in the 4th quarter. The raffle's now open for this week's game. You can support Razorback student athletes, get your raffle ticket purchased to have a chance to win big right now at RazorbackRaffle.com. I mean, honestly, we were very excited about it when it started, and we've lost our enthusiasm. Why? Why have we lost our enthusiasm here, Bart? You were buying tickets, the first raffle. I mean, you bought hundreds of dollars worth of tickets.
Well, it was new. It was faddish.
I think we could still win.
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Don't think
no?
we're gonna win? No. Maybe that's
is
what
that
people
what it
are
is?
saying to
You gave up
themselves.
hope on the raffle. You didn't win one time, and you gave up.
I think that's what.
Hey, I'd have been flashing that raffle right after that second touchdown in the second quarter, right before the end of the first half.
That's
man,
right.
we'd had raffle ads every ribbon board, every scoreboard.
Oh,
buy
people forgot
tickets,
about it.
NIL,
Forget
baby.
about it. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great call.
Timing's everything.
It is. It is. You got to call an audible right
Pass
there.
the hat, man.
Raffle.
We just scored. You got to pass the raffle
offering
hat.
plates down the aisles. Ushers coming through the aisles at the game.
That's right.
Put your money in right here. Get a raffle ticket. That's right. They should have somebody selling it like ice cold beer. Get it right here. Raffle tickets.
Well, at a lot of pro events, they do. I don't know if they're allowed to in college or not. I don't know.
I want the raffle to get up. I want it to be significant this week. Can we get the raffle up this week? I want to get in on it, but I want it to be significant.
I want to win.
Yes. Bart, will you get back in this week for $100? How many tickets will $100 get us, Bart? I think we should get back in.
What's it at right now?
The Chuck and Bo show needs to get back in.
It's at 30, just crossed 30,000.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No, it's at 12. It's not even at $1,200.
That was the last
Well, let's change that.
$1,200.
Let's double it. Put
so there's only
$1,200
$600 in it right now
it's
for
early.
the winner?
It's Tuesday. It's early.
What's our goal? Let's set a goal, man.
What, we want to get the raffle to?
Yeah.
We got to get it to 6 figures. I mean, really, we got to get it to 300,000. But, I mean, 6 figures. Can we get it to 100,000 this week?
Sounds like we need to get it to 5 first.
What if we're going to split it 4 ways here? I mean,
it's got to be worth our while.
Yeah, we need to get it. We need to get it to 160 so we can get 20 grand a piece. What can you do with 20 grand, Bart? What will you do? Back in a minute, Chuck and Bo show. Good morning. See, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Football season's here, and Flight by Yuengling is the light beer built for game days. Tastes like a Yuengling, but it's a light beer, and only 95 calories. Flight raises the bar for what a light beer should be, and now it comes in a 16-ounce resealable twist-off aluminum bottle and skinny cans. Perfect for tailgates, watch parties, or just kicking back after the game. Pick it up at your favorite store or ask your bartender. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. Cutting corners is generally a bad idea, and when it comes to roofing, it's real bad. That's why Teamwork Roofing and Construction uses only the best materials, like Malarkey shingles, which perform better, protect longer, and are more sustainable. Residential or commercial. Got a complicated job? They've got the certified crews ready to deliver on time and on budget. You need a roof that's built on quality and powered by Teamwork. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Log on to teamworkbuilt.com and get a quote today. That's teamworkbuilt.com.
Arkansas's one-stop automotive shop is right around the corner. Fayetteville Auto Park. FayettevilleAutoPark.com. Chevy, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Collision Center, all in one place. And if you're shopping pre-owned, Fayetteville Auto Park has you covered. With so many new cars sold, we always have a great selection of fresh trades. Why settle for anything less than the best? Fayetteville Auto Park, West Showroom Drive in Fayetteville. Proud sponsor of the Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When something goes wrong, a car wreck, an injury, mounting debt, or getting denied the help you deserve, it's hard to know where to turn.
That's when Cadell Reynolds shows up. This is a team that fights for Arkansans. Personal injury, disability, bankruptcy, they handle it all. And they know how to get results.
You've got enough to deal with. Don't try to figure it out alone.
Call Cadell Reynolds, 866-314-3728, or visit CadellReynolds.com.
Cadell Reynolds. Make the right call.
The Razorback Raffle is back. This raffle is a new and exciting way to support Razorback athletics, whether you're inside Razorback Stadium or calling the Hogs anywhere in the great state of Arkansas. Our inaugural raffle jackpots grew to nearly $500,000 last spring. Now you can be our next big winner, even if you're not in the stadium. Get your raffle ticket purchased to have a chance to win big right now at RazorbackRaffle.com.
When is the last time you thought, oh, the SEC's making an announcement today, and it's going to be good for the Hogs?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
when you see the bubble, does that mean they're texting you, or does it just mean they're texting?
No, it means they're texting you.
Because sometimes you'll see the bubble and then they'll think, no, I guess I don't want to say that.
It's like when I text you at night, good night, I'm thinking about you, Chuck, I love you. And I see the bubble come on and then it goes off.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
We need more questions for Bart.
Well, we haven't really had any good ones.
We haven't. Well, we've not solicited them.
These are, not the right
It's
way.
Ask Bart Anything Day. October
We need phone
21st
calls.
always is.
Yeah, we need phone
and,
calls.
Bart is, it's also National Apple Day, National Reptile Awareness Day. It's a day to be aware of reptiles. And Back to the Future
What do
Day.
you do with that?
I mean, what does reptile awareness mean? Really, what does it mean, Bart? That's
you
my
have-
question
do
for
you have
you,
a
Bart.
pet
Do you
reptile, Bart?
celebrate Reptile
Absolutely
Awareness
not.
Day?
Absolutely not. People who own reptiles, I'm not sure. It
I
can be
always
trusted.
wonder about them too. I got to
can't
be honest.
trusted.
What if you met a beautiful woman
Can't
and
be
you're on a
trusted.
date and you're like, man, I really like this woman. Like, it's going great. Now you're on a second date. It's going great. And she's like, would you like to come over and watch Black Rabbit with me? And you get over and she's got a pet snake.
Nope, I'm out.
Want to come
I'm
over?
out. I'm out.
Want to come
I
look at
could
my
not.
Komodo dragon?
I could not be
Right
out of the
there
house
in the
quicker.
aquarium.
Yeah. No,
Total
I'm
buzzkill.
I'm out.
Yeah, I would,
buzzkill
I
for
would-
Bart.
I would head for the door.
Yeah,
Thank you, John.
I'm right there with you. Yeah,
Giant lizard.
Bye.
I would.
Bye.
What about a bird?
Would you?
A parrot.
Would you even say anything? Would you say anything? Would you be like, I need to use the restroom and just leave?
One bird is the
Just-
equivalent of like 20 cats. I mean, either way, you better head for the door, man.
What about like a little capuchin monkey?
Yeah.
Like in a diaper.
Wow.
Out.
Edward.
Edward,
Out.
that's twisted.
Yeah.
That is
Edward.
twisted.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
I've
It's in
done-
Friends.
Gosh. Hey, if you're thinking about Bart, ask anything today. It's his day.
When it comes to watching games, nobody does it like Walk-Ons. Over 60 TVs at every location, and the food and drinks win. Mouth-watering Louisiana cuisine like po' boys and gumbo, plus fan favorites like the best burger you can get anywhere, and more draft beers and cocktails than you can count. Incredible food, wonderful service, and a viewing experience like none other. Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
This fall, don't just pay for a heating tune-up. Make it part of a Paschal membership and get year-round benefits for your home. For as low as $8.99 a month, your annual tune-up is included. Plus, members get exclusive discounts on air, plumbing, and electric services. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your home, budget, and peace of mind with Paschal. Visit gopaschal.com to learn more and join today. And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Buying or selling a home's a big deal, and you want someone who is with you every step of the way. That's why those of us at the Chuck and Bo Show wholeheartedly recommend Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because we've experienced it. They've been my partners for life. They're Bo's partner now, and I promise you, when you become involved with Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, they'll become your partners for life too. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can always log on and check out their selection at WeicherGriffin.com.
Need help growing your brand with strategy and creativity? At Vanquish Marketing, the mission is simple. Help businesses grow with clarity, kindness, and excellence. They don't just run ads or manage campaigns. They come alongside brands as a true partner. By creating data-driven marketing funnels and building strategies that scale, they equip their clients for long-term success. Guided by their core values, they know growth is about more than transactions. It's about people. Visit vanquish.marketing to jumpstart your brand today.
Chris in Fayetteville. You're on the news, weather, information station.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, we're full service, baby.
The Chuck and Bo Show. Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
Oh, I'm pretty pissed about the donut situation.
I can tell.
I think glazed donuts are trash. There's no substance to them. I'm a man of substance. There's no substance to a glazed donut.
Just for the record, I like it better when Bart yells his opinion.
I just got a text. Hey, Bart sounds like he's having a great day.
It's the donut, man. It's the donut.
I had a very positive attitude this morning.
So what happened?
And then a series of events have transpired.
Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm in my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "What's heard on the Chuck and Bo Show?"
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
Well, it's Ask Bart Anything Day. And I think finally someone from Oklahoma, as it turns out, the 918 area code has asked a question we all wondered. Bart, what are you going to dress up for on Halloween?
Undecided as of now.
But you are going to dress up.
Wow.
You are going to put on a costume.
He told me he was heading to Spirit Halloween today.
Are you going to the Spirit of Halloween store today?
Possibly, yes.
Oh, my God.
Where
You
is
do
that store now? Where is it
It's
now?
in the mall.
Is it in the mall?
You do
Does
that.
it take
We
up
need a
the whole
cameraman
mall?
to follow him.
Oh, this is too much.
You need to go. You need to go with him and film it.
I'm
What
looking
time
for
are you
ideas.
going,
I'm
Bart?
just browsing ideas.
Oh, you're not going to make a call today. You're just going to look and
Yeah,
think.
just gonna look.
That's got to be great television. That's great theater.
what
I want
time
to
are
see
you
this.
going?
What time are you going?
Nope.
Me and
Edward's
Bennett are
going with
coming.
you.
Nope.
Benson and Edward are going with you. Bennett's dressing up as Benson for Halloween.
Yeah.
What?
What's your
No,
grandson
really.
Riley or what's his name?
Yeah, Riley.
Ryder.
Ryder. No, you don't need to
Riley.
worry about it. He doesn't need to hear from you. We only want good people around him.
Riker.
Riker.
Stay away from
What
that
is
guy. What's on the
what's
list of
on the-
possibilities?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
you've got an
I'm not
idea.
sure.
Come
I'm not
on.
sure.
We're like 10 days away.
Last year I was Jason from the Friday the 13th movies.
That's a
Do
good
you have
one.
pictures? I know you do.
I'm
I
not
mean-
sure. I'm not sure I have them
Sure.
available
Oh,
right
yes,
at
you
this
do.
moment.
They're on your phone.
They're not like
Show up
I'm
to
not,
us.
I'm not sure that I do.
Show up. You were Jason from Friday the 13th
Yeah.
movies. Okay, Bart, what do you do on Halloween? I mean, we're well in advance of Halloween here. We got
only
over
10
a week.
days.
But I mean, maybe too early to get into the discussion. But Bart is thinking about his Halloween outfit. I mean, I just don't even know what to say. Like, you're going to the, what's it called?
Spirit of Halloween.
Spirit of
store.
Halloween. Yeah.
Acres upon acres
There's no
of Halloween shopping.
There's no of. It's just Spirit Halloween is the name
Spirit
of the
Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Edward's big on the
Changes
names. There's
everything.
no the, there's no of.
Yeah, no the.
store. Just making sure we
No,
know
it's
what we're talking
fact
about.
checking. It's great. We appreciate it. But we got to have you film Bart today.
No,
Well,
we're not.
He's
we're
not
going
going to tell me. Do I need
We're
to
not-
follow
we're not-
him all day to make sure?
We're not going to do that. No.
Is there a front runner for the costume?
No, just go post up at the store.
we're not
Oh, come on. There's
Just
a
go
front
post
runner.
up.
Come on,
I
clue
will.
us in.
Just go get you a chair.
I'll
sit
dress
out
up
front.
and pretend I'm one of the animatronics in the store.
Do you think you'll know by the end of the day today what you're going to dress up as next week? Is
you
today
be-
decision day, or is today just, I'm going to browse around a while?
We're coming up with ideas. We're looking for ideas.
I got you.
Haven't really had time to spend on it, so we're just kind of.
So today you're going to spend time on it.
Well, I'm gonna take some time to at least consider it. Yeah, we're starting to run out of time. Yeah.
Matt recommends Teen Wolf.
No, no, I don't think so.
No, okay.
Bart, like, what does Halloween look like the day of? What does that Friday look like?
Well, it's going to start right here in the Chuck and Bo studios.
Well, no, I think it's probably we're going to have to move this golf outing Friday where you're trying to break 90 at the Fayetteville Country Club to Fayetteville Country Club on Halloween.
It's going to start at Fayetteville Country Club.
Okay.
Will you come out in full attire?
Can break Bart?
No, I'll be wearing like golf attire.
Can Bart break 90 in a Halloween costume?
What have you been at for Halloween over the years?
Oh, jeez.
Just give us a
What's your
couple.
favorite? What's the one your family still talks about?
Jeez. I can't even believe this. This is like a whole process. It's like you're
really
going to
not that
prom.
It's not.
It's like I don't know.
Mark's so uncomfortable
I
right
gotta-
now.
Well, I would be too if I was telling people that later today I'm going shopping
Yeah, I
and
know.
hoping to settle in on an idea
Yeah.
of what I'm going to be for Halloween.
I
I
don't-
would be embarrassed too.
I don't think I'd have told that one either.
Yeah, I believe
gotta
I'd have
be
kept that to myself.
honest. I don't think I'd have told
And
that.
now you got us in on it, and we're going to film it.
This is why I don't talk about
This
my
is
life.
well. I
Well, it
mean,
was Ask
what-
Bart Anything.
Hey, listen,
I
if
mean, a
you're
listener wants to
embarrassed
know.
about your life, that's a whole other discussion. That should
Oh,
be
I'm
dealt
not-
with
I'm
too.
not- I'm not
well,
embarrassed
then,
about
then,
anything,
Then
but-
wear it on your chest. Let's go.
No,
Talk to us.
no, just because that.
Tell
doesn't-
us
that
about
does-
it.
That doesn't.
Tell us
mean-
about your life. What are you doing on Halloween night? What?
We're
What?
gonna
what
get-
is
I don't
it?
know.
Are you
I don't
scaring
know.
kids? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Bennett and Ryder are going to
I
be
don't-
out
I
there,
don't
and we're going to
scare the
be
chil- I
like
don't
trick or
scare the
treating, and you're going to be jumping out of the
Honestly, there are-
garage. Ah!
No, we're not.
Is that
gonna
what
be
you
doing
get
that.
thrills out of?
No.
Are you going to Are you part of a haunted house?
This is
Or are you
sick
a
and
character
twisted.
in a haunted house?
No.
You can tell us. You can tell us.
Bart's
Are
the
you
one
in
that
Cave
jumps out and
Springs?
spells
Are
the
you the
kid-
guy in
scares the
Cave
kids.
Springs jumping out? Are you coming out of a casket?
No.
Aren't you glad you got up this morning, Bart?
No.
Someone says to dye the beard and go as Ryan Day.
No.
That's a good suggestion.
That is good.
No, we're not going to do that either.
What are the ideas that are percolating?
I don't know.
You do have ideas.
You do.
You do.
You
have
are. You just
ideas.
won't
That's
tell
why
us.
I have to go and look
Because
for some
someone's
ideas.
going to come up to you when you walk in and go, "May I help you?"
No, they're no.
What
they're
are you going to do? Oh, I'm just looking
That's why I
around.
like- that's-
I'm just looking
It'll
around.
hit me
alone.
when I know it. It'll hit me when I see it.
Yep.
I'll know it when I see it. Okay. Well, there you go. Wow. That's I can't even. I don't even know. Will you text us when you figure it out, like
no,
later today?
No, I won't. I
Will
certainly
you put it in
not.
the group?
No.
What you settled in? We're going to ask you tomorrow.
and that's fine. You can spend 3 hours.
Will you
asking
bring
me,
the-
and
will you
will not
bring-
break me down.
We're going to get
The
the
costume.
security.
You will
cam-
not break
We're
my
gonna get the
spirit.
security camera footage. So I mean, we can either send Edward, and you can have it done that way, or we can.
I
just
got
get
it.
the security.
I got what
footage.
you should be.
Okay.
I got a suggestion for you. I don't know if they're going to have it, but I think this is probably what you need to go with right here.
Life got you feeling down.
That's who you
Baby
need to be.
Billy's Health Elixir
That's
will
it.
lift you up. Heal the spirit to heal the body.
Be a character.
Colds, flu, strep,
Righteous Jim
even
sounds.
cobras. Every disease cured
COVIDs.
with ease by this
Ever.
blessed formula based
Everyone.
on ancient scripture. You just drink this tasty coconut silkiness every morning, and that's it. Done. $100 for a 1-month jug. Additional jugs only $65 a pop, and I make nothing. Zero. Zilch. By the time I pay all my scientists, all my people in my research department lab coats, it's a wash. Well, why you do it then, baby Billy? Well, because I'm selfish, and I want to heal as many people as the dear Lord lets me.
Baby Billy's Health Elixir, a miracle in a bottle. Not approved by the FDA.
Some people sing songs in their car. Bart just listens to stuff like this and recites
he
along
knows
with it.
every word.
Yeah, he knows every word.
Every word.
Yeah.
Maybe we should send you to Blake Mint and you could get just blinged out. How about some earrings?
No.
Big chains. I don't think they have those at Blakeman's, but you go get some big chains, get a diamond stud, just your left ear, be like Michael Jordan, be like Mike.
No.
I'm trying to help. I mean, you're obviously struggling with ideas.
There will
you
be
gotta
no
wear-
piercings.
You got to wear your costume to the football game the next day.
That is where you mark your moments, though, at Blakeman's. The purple bag never disappoints. It's undefeated. It's always nice. And when you go in there, you're going to have a great experience just being in the building. 8,500 square feet of retail. Ben had these custom-made shoes for suits and sneakers I saw the other day. They need to sell those.
They look good.
Oh, they look
I saw
awesome.
the picture.
They're awesome. Everything at Blakeman's is awesome. Go in there, get something at Cafe B, browse, and leave with a purple bag, and whomever you're taking it to, even if it's for yourself, they're going to be happy. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, it's more than jewelry. It's your story. I saw this article in The Athletic ranking the SEC jobs. Who do you think's got the best job in the SEC? If you're a coach, you can go anywhere. This is what The Athletic, a group of writers at The Athletic, has come up with as the best job
Really?
in the SEC.
Georgia.
Okay, that's right. Second,
LSU.
Texas. Alabama 3. LSU 4, Florida 5, Oklahoma 6th best job, A&M 7, Tennessee 8, Auburn 9, Vanderbilt 10. Vanderbilt is the 10th best job in the SEC.
A lot of money there now.
Private school, lots of money. Don't have to reveal anything.
The opportunity is prime, they right? The chancellor is all in on football, and the AD is raising money and getting things done. The facilities are no longer embarrassing. The city is the best in the SEC, Nashville.
Now, I agree that they've got Nashville going for them. I agree with that part.
Arkansas, number 11, right behind Vanderbilt, 11th best job in the SEC.
Who's behind him? I hadn't heard Oklahoma.
Ole Miss, oh, they're 6th.
Okay.
Ole Miss, right behind Arkansas.
Okay.
South Carolina, Missouri, Kentucky 15, Mississippi State is the worst job in the SEC.
So Lane Kiffin going to Florida? Leaving the 12th best job for what was Florida?
Do you think he's their desired candidate?
I do.
Do you think anybody is coveting James Franklin?
I do.
Who?
Yeah.
Who do you think that is?
Oh, I think there's plenty of schools out there that would love to have James Franklin. I think there are a lot of Razorback fans who wouldn't mind at all him being there. I think Shane Beamer needs to take that job. I mean, I really do. It's
about
it's going to be hard to win at South Carolina.
Job.
Guys.
He's got to stay ahead of the posse.
That's
right now.
exactly
That's what it
right.
is about escaping your current
exactly
job. That's what it's always about.
The
in
clock
college
starts
coaching.
over for him if he leaves. He's got a new 6-year clock, 6-year clock. It's at his dad's old place, so he's going to get an extra year just off of that. The clock starts over. He's got 5 good earning years straight ahead of him, and then another buyout. So it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him do that.
It's 813-877-377-6963. The Hogs are now favored in the game. Oakland Sports app has them favored.
It's going Arkansas, Auburn, back to Arkansas.
It started with Auburn, right?
I think it started with Arkansas.
As far as I know, it opened Auburn minus the point.
Yeah,
I think it opened at Arkansas minus 1.5. I saw that on Sunday. I saw that Sunday afternoon. I could be mistaken, but I did read it.
It's pretty even.
It could have been incorrect, but I did read it.
It's pretty.
I can be like,
well, some of those sites that you read,
I know.
You gotta. Chuck dips in and out of reality in his reading.
Some articles
some of those
are
smart
true.
news
some
apps.
are. Some aren't true. You're right.
By the way, Bart, will you hold court at the Fayetteville Country Club whenever we go there and do personal TED Talks with your picks like you did at the Big Creek?
If people would like that.
How do you feel about people that being angry at you for what you told them to do?
I
like do you do a disclaimer before you do your talks, or
I don't regularly do talks.
You got any death threats or anything like that?
So it's Ask Bart Anything Day, and I'm getting texts anything but his picks. Anything.
Well,
Ask
he
him
went
anything
2-1.
but his picks.
He's 15-8-1
That was
for
the
crying
locks.
out
That was
loud.
the locks.
Locks have been
He did a TED Talk on picks though, and those didn't come in. Like Arizona State upset Texas Tech.
Texas Tech was without their quarterback.
Yeah, there was that. And
well, he's not at a good New Mexico game.
Bart, are you feeling the pressure? You look like you're feeling the weight of it right now. Like, what do you want from me? Well, you're just your voice went quiet, and you're not your jovial self. Is it the Halloween thing? Is it got you? Is your mind? Is that where your mind? Because you're not here right now. You're somewhere else. Is it the Halloween decision?
He's trying to check that opening line. I can read him over there. He's trying to see who's right. I'm reading him like a book. And it did open at Arkansas minus 1.5. I'm looking at it right now. Look at the text. Look at the text from the guy who sent in the screenshot.
That's not a real. That's a, first of all, current look at it. I'm
just saying it opened. It was brief, but it did open that way.
That's not a sports book app, though. I know what that app is. That's not a.
We got to get you back, Bart. We got to get you back. Okay, let's take a break, and you come back with the regular Bart. This Bart's not working. Come on, you ready? You ready?
He's
Come on.
looking for that opening
Bring
line.
it back.
I know what he's looking for.
Bring Bart back. It's 8:16. Good morning. Chris in Fayetteville. You're on the news weather information station.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, we're full service, baby.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Some moments call for more than just a win. They call for unforgettable. At Blakeman's, you're not just buying a diamond. You're creating an experience that starts the moment you walk through the door. Their newly remodeled space is absolutely stunning, and Cafe B has a personal touch you won't find anywhere else. Their in-house diamond expert makes it easy to find the perfect piece for any occasion, and that purple bag is still undefeated when it comes to saving the day. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry. It's more than jewelry. It's your story.
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eyes. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Cutting corners is generally a bad idea. And when it comes to roofing, it's real bad. That's why Teamwork Roofing and Construction uses only the best materials, like Malarkey shingles, which perform better, protect longer, and are more sustainable. Residential or commercial. Got a complicated job? They've got the certified crews ready to deliver on time and on budget. You need a roof that's built on quality and powered by Teamwork. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Log on to teamworkbuilt.com and get a quote today. That's teamworkbuilt.com.
Today's been a strange day.
Yeah, we've had some struggles here. Let's just be blunt. Can we be blunt?
Well, it's 50-50 at best.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Right. No, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
The Chuck and Bo
Did
Show.
Arthur ever come back with the research?
Well, he's done some texting. He's done some random texting since early in the show.
He tried to change the conversation and change the parameters of the conversation.
He likes to
Moving
poke
to
at Bart.
what is
He
it
likes to
about?
poke at
Can
Bart.
I ask real before we go to the
what?
phones? Can I go to the Situation Room, Bart? Let me get your take on this, okay? Chevy of Fayetteville Situation Room, and right now over 200 vehicles on the lot. 13,000 off Silverados. Go in there and ask about it. Chuck's got one, loves the Silverado. Every day he still comes out of that thing like he's a new man. He has a bounce in his step, and he plays that music loud. He revs it up when he gets in it, and he drives away, and he's like, look at me.
Burns
I mean, he
a little
can't help
rubber.
it.
Burns a little rubber. I
Can't
like
help
doing that.
it.
Throw some rocks.
They got Suburbans, Tahoes, the Tracks, the Traverses. All of it's at Chevy of Fayetteville. It's really about who you're doing business with. Great people. Chris, Mark, Denver, just a few of the guys over there. Ask for them. Tell them you heard about it in the Chevy of Fayetteville Situation Room. Together, let's drive. What, like this whole thing about the moving goalpost in an argument? Why is that so prevalent, Bart? Why does it happen that way?
What do you mean?
Wait, you said Arthur was changing the parameters of the argument, but it seems to happen a lot in arguments, right? Do you find that when the Pullmans are around, like Thanksgiving's coming up, will you be in a discussion at the Pullman family dinner table and you're in an argument and somebody's changing the conversation?
No. I'm right.
We don't argue.
Well, you know what I mean. This doesn't happen to you?
Well, I mean, I think people, when, they're presented with evidence contrary to their viewpoint, they are not necessarily keen or open to accepting the new information. And instead of opening their eyes to the fact that, hey, there might be something else to consider here, or maybe this was the wrong way of looking at something, they instead just shift the conversation to a different topic, a similar but different topic.
Is that how you do it?
No, I like to.
But what's with you and Arthur? What Bo's trying to say is, what's your problem with Arthur?
If somebody presents information that's contrary to what I think or believe, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna consider it.
Okay, that's good. All right, Gray Hog is in.
Which is how I think we should all do it.
Yeah,
Be like Bart?
I agree. But no, he's saying you gotta take the time to hear the other side. I think that's what he's saying. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and actually consider
have an
it.
open mind.
And actually consider it, not just hear it or have it go in one ear and out the other, but actually consider what somebody else is saying. It'll open your eyes to the world, man.
Lots of people hear, but very few listen, Bart.
That's right.
Gray Hog, Booker County. It's just been such a
What you
weird.
people want from me
I don't know
today?
what you think. It's been such a weird day. on this show.
Bail us out, man.
Please, Gray Hog. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Oh, it's weird.
Hey, I want to say something about Bobby, but before I do that, what has Oaklawn got the line on Bart at Fayetteville Country Club?
Yeah, we'll know Friday when we ask Zach Gillum. We'll have to give him some data to plug in.
They're studying on it.
We have now a number, like we're going to do this quite a bit, and we're going to have some real data points with Bart. It's going to turn into something we sell to Netflix.
Well, just tell Bart that since I lost on the Mountain Home, I'm going against him this time.
Ooh. That's okay. I understand.
I think Bart will break.
I understand.
I did get a text, I think, from somebody on the board at the Fayetteville Country Club moments ago, and they said just a reminder that no denim is allowed at FCC until after daylight savings time. Not even people watching Bart 3-putt 6 times.
Does he not have the golf etiquette?
Well, I think he was talking about,
no.
He was talking about the crowd Bart attracts.
Yeah.
The crowd.
No jorts. No jorts. You got to leave your jorts at home.
Oh, goodness. Hey, anyhow, a couple of weeks ago, you asked what we're looking for in a coach.
Yep.
And the things that I look for, and Bobby's got them. He's got the fire of old Woody Hayes, and I don't know how many people remember him.
Well, I do.
But he wants to be here, and that's super important. And then he's got the BOS, and I don't know if I can say that the abbreviation. I don't know if I can say that on air.
Well, let's see if we can figure it out. Bart, you want to start?
No.
Edward, what's BOS? Give us a hint.
Of steel.
What?
Of steel.
Oh. Yeah. Of steel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I was thinking that. I was thinking that. I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Alls of steel.
I got you.
Yeah. And then, if you put the B on there.
Yeah. I got you.
Yep.
Spell it out.
We'd be great on Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Wheel of Fortune.
It's 8:27. Good morning.
You can tell I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Truck Month is here at Chevrolet of Fayetteville, and the savings are big. Get up to $12,000 off new Silverados, up to $8,000 off Chevy 2500s, and up to $5,000 off Chevy Colorado. That's real money back in your pocket. Plus more inventory, more discounts, and better service than anywhere else in Northwest Arkansas. Stop by today and see Chris, Mark, and Denver at Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's Bo, and I want to share something that's completely enhanced my day-to-day life. About a year ago, I started telling you about the Sweatnum Edge. Well, over the last several months, here's what's happened for me. My energy level is completely different. My exercise gains have seen a big jump. My mind is clearer, and frankly, life is just more enjoyable. Now, that's my story. What about you? Search the Sweatnum Edge online and get a free evaluation today. It's made a big difference for me, and I know it can for you too. The Sweatnum Edge.
Particularly in the South, I'm not sure there's a title that carries more weight than coach. Maybe preacher.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Chuck, unbeknownst to any of us how, got his iPad working to watch the British Open on his own.
I play the role of dumb blonde sometimes, but the reality is I am very skilled when it comes to the iPad.
The Chuck and Bo
You
Show.
need to get on that iPad and get you some Plainview beef steaks. I had them again last night. They're great, and they come right to your door. You can order them plainviewbeef.com. $99 for some KC strips, $120 for 6 8-ounce fillets. Use Chuck and Bo as the promo code. Get 12 beef sticks. That might be the secret ingredient right there for Bart or anybody just out, working their way through 18 holes. You get a couple of those beef sticks. I mean, you got all the protein you need. There's no preservatives in there. Tastes great. It's not chewy. It's just like every bite's a good bite. They got spicy or regular. Spicy aren't too spicy. Plainviewbeef.com. I'm a huge fan. I got to get Chuck some fillets. Do you grill fillets at home?
Just Chuck.
Well, Chuck needs. You had the beef stick. I guess you had a beef stick.
Oh, you mean like a grill? Like you build a fire and put meat on the grill?
Yeah, you do
I've
that.
heard about that.
Are you a man?
I've heard
Are you
about
a man?
that. Yeah.
Are you a man,
On
Chuck?
occasion,
Yeah.
I have done that.
You
Yes.
use Clay's recipe?
No, I don't.
Have you ever
do
done?
that. No, I'm
Clay's
not.
great.
I'm not that good.
I
But
did-
I do know how to put a piece of meat
I
on
tried.
the grill and cook it. It's incredible.
Clay Henry's got a grape jelly marinade recipe. It'll set your grill on fire.
Really?
If you're not careful.
You can
Yes.
say that from experience.
It'll just light it on fire. And, I think, I don't know if he actually has that recipe or it's designed to get other people to light themselves on fire. Knowing Clay, it's the latter.
Clay's got a lot of recipes. I mean, he really does.
That recipe book came out. They
Yeah.
had a big shindig
I know.
on Friday
I know.
night.
Thursday.
300 recipes.
Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah.
night. You were in it.
I know.
You were in it.
I'm going to pick up a copy today.
Are you really?
David Basil's in
For
it.
the
And there's
show.
all these people are in it. Yes.
For the show, so
Yes.
I can actually cook the recipes and give reviews.
I think that's a
Bring
great
'em
idea.
in. Bring them in.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
going to bring them into the show. We're going to. How
Well,
often are you cooking, Bart?
I mean, I'm cook.
Do you want some fillets? Or do you want some KC strips? You want some ribeyes? What do you want from Plainview Beef?
Bo's going to open the vault.
I'm a fillet guy.
Okay, I'm going to get you 6 8-ounce
I
fillets.
like fillets too.
That'll last you
Just
for a while.
Edward, what do you like? Edward?
Just give me whatever. I'm good.
Edward's
He
not
wasn't
paying
paying
attention.
attention.
Paying
He
attention
wasn't
at
paying
all.
attention.
I was paying.
He wasn't- just give me whatever you like.
What?
I was looking through the
panic.
I was looking through the text thread at all of the who is this from?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah. That's a whole thing. Plainviewbeef.com. Log on. Make your choice. Make your selection. You won't be disappointed. And then call me and tell me about it. It is direct to you. It's a great price. It's clean meat. It is packed with nutrients, great protein, great creatine. It's good for you. Plainviewbeef.com. You can count on it. Use the promo code Chuck and Bo. Get 12 free beef sticks with it. 836. We've got a text here. You can always tell when it's a first-time texter because it's a good text.
Yeah, it's thoughtful.
The ones that are shotgunning in here on the regular, and some of them are good, and then it's just like they're texting to text. But morning, when it starts like that with an exclamation point, you're expecting a good
Not
text.
even good morning, just morning.
This is Frank
Morning.
in Fayetteville, first time chiming in. A lot of people keep asking, complaining about how's the A&M game different than all the one-score losses under Pittman. Personally, I felt like Arkansas didn't make a lot of costly mistakes like fumbles, dumb penalties that lost them the game. The team was punching well above its weight class by keeping up with A&M, a team that actually lived up to the hype. I genuinely left that stadium with a little bit of hope that Arkansas might get over the hump. Many close losses in the past felt like Arkansas gave the game away due to critical mistakes against teams they should have beat. I usually left those with a pit in my stomach. What do you think about Frank's comments?
Well, he's, as you said, it's a thoughtful text, first time out. I think that, winning a game gets you past this argument of, which is the better loss. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. And, we're comparing close losses and which ones you feel better about when it was over. I do think what he's talking about in terms of some of the things that have cost them in the past, like pre-snap penalties and things like that, particularly on offense. They look like they know what they're doing. But they've looked like they know what they're doing on offense all year long. they still go the wrong way a lot on defense. I mean, really. And that's got to be corrected before they win. But I do think that, in terms of the way they've played, the fourth quarter at Tennessee, close of the first half this past Saturday, the way they kept answering, scoring right to the end of the game, there are a lot of things to be encouraged about.
What if Arkansas goes on a 4-game winning streak? What if Arkansas goes on a 4-game winning streak?
Well, then we'll go to a bowl game.
Yep, and I could see it happening.
If it happens, I think we know who the head coach is going to be next year.
Is Brian Kelly going to be – I agree. Is Brian Kelly going to be the head coach at LSU on January 1st?
We've got 5 games to find out. And, I mean, there are some coaches out there, and Kelly's one of them, who I don't think they'll get rid of him unless it just spirals. I mean, unless it gets out of control.
Well, tell me where the wins are
and
on
it
their
might.
schedule.
Well, that's what I was going to say next. There's the potential for it to come unraveled. They've got a big one this week against Texas A&M. I don't know if that's a night game or not, but if it is, that would favor LSU. But I think this is a game for LSU, for them, Brian. I'm not saying he's got to win this game to save his job. I'm not saying that. But this is the type game that a championship LSU-type team wins.
When is that game?
It's the 6:30 ABC primetime game.
Well, that helps LSU.
It certainly does.
A&M, I think, is built to go. And the LSU fans,
I agree.
They're not happy with Brian Kelly. They're done with him.
What do you think, Bart? You think he's not do you like him? Not do you like him, not do you think he's a disgrace to humankind, but do you think he's going to be the coach next year?
Yeah. Well, you've been close.
Man, it's tough. LSU, they've made some probably rash coaching decisions in the past.
That was a big swing hire.
Yeah,
They have not hit a home run with it.
I would expect that he would be the coach at LSU next year, but under immense pressure. $53.3 million buyout.
I mean, that's average. That's what Norvell is. That's what James Franklin basically is. I mean, it's
but how many? Only like one school, Penn State's actually paying that.
Florida State's going to fire Mike Norvell.
They're going to fire him.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably.
If it's mitigated, I mean, you expect some of these guys to get another job. I would expect Norvell to get another job. Brian Kelly to get another job.
Not at a Power 4 school. And when you talk about mitigating, I can't see Mike Norvell making even half of what he made at Florida State anywhere next year. And I'm not saying he's going to have a bad job. I'm saying he made like but it's still going to be really significant.
Yeah. By the way, Ole Miss, things are about to get – they're already interesting. But we're about to start watching some movement in the standings, I think. Ole Miss is going to Oklahoma this week.
Oklahoma's a 4.5-point
I think Ole Miss
favorite.
is going to win the rest of the games they play this year.
You do?
I think they're going to, like the regular season.
To the playoff?
I think
South Carolina, the Citadel, Florida, Mississippi State. So the Oklahoma game's the biggest one left.
Yeah. Watch out for the Citadel, though.
Well, that's spoken like a...
They can cost you your job, that's for sure.
A true Arkansas
Well, if
fan.
South Carolina loses to the Citadel, that'll be a big deal.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Ole Miss.
I just don't think South Carolina is very good. They're.
Do they miss Dow Loggins?
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, they do.
Mike Shula is the offensive coordinator. Mike Shula just. I'm sorry. What has Mike Shula done in college football in the last decade to make you think he should be the offensive coordinator at South Carolina? I'm telling you, man, we've seen it over and over again. These coaches that lose a position coach or a coordinator that's really good, that's done a really good job there, and don't replace them with somebody of that caliber. How many times have you watched
Especially a coordinator
undo a coach?
Yeah.
I think the biggest
we've seen
thing
it happen
for them,
here a bunch.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for them is the regression of their quarterback, Sellers. And, that to me, more so than play calls, more so than anything else. I mean, whoever your quarterback's coach is, and oftentimes it is the offensive coordinator, that's what's keeping South Carolina from winning games. They scored 7 points, wasn't it? 7 points this past Saturday. I mean, that's a team.
Listen,
think about what they were like last year. They had a lot of offensive firepower last year. They don't have much at all right now.
When you look at the irony of Sam Pittman's tenure at Arkansas, Bielema's tenure basically fell apart when Pittman left, and they didn't do a good job replacing him. No. Okay? Kendall Briles goes to TCU, and they bring in Dan Enos, and that basically ruined Pittman's tenure here because of the way that season went, and then you're trying to play catch-up and recruiting and getting players and all that, and then they sort of saved the day bringing Bobby Petrino in to be the offensive coordinator, but maybe it was too late.
Sometimes I look at coaches, and look, they know more football than I ever will, and I freely admit that, but it's almost like they can't see the forest for the trees. What makes you think Mike Shula is going to be great for you when he's not been great at a lot of other places? And respectfully, what made Sam Pittman think Dan Enos is the best guy for me? Because from the outside looking in, it's like, boy, that's a big risk right there. That's a big risk, and if it doesn't go right, it could get you fired. Those coordinators, they can take heat. That first year, they'll take all the heat for you. That second year, it's back on you. And I know Enos didn't last very long, but Pittman still got blamed for him long after he left. And, hires are important. Putting together staff may be the most important thing they do.
When you start talking about Petrino and the possibility of him being the coach, and you start looking at the rest of the SEC, okay, you just go in alphabetical order. And I'll just name off these coaches, and you just tell me if you think Petrino is a better coach or just it's rhetorical. Kalen DeBoer, Hugh Freeze, whoever the coach at Florida is now, Billy Napier, Kirby Smart, Mark Stoops, Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin, Jeff Lebby, Eli Drinkwitz, Brent Venables, Shane Beamer, Josh Heupel, Steve Sarkisian, Mike Elko, and Clark Lee. How many of those guys would you raise your hand and go, yep, they're better than Petrino?
In terms of football acumen, none of them. None of them. Not a single one of them. But it takes more than that to get a program going. And I think that some of those, not everybody starts from the same place. When Hunter talked about how Pittman did not have the resources that he had to win, if Bobby Petrino doesn't have them, he won't win either. Now, part of it is the head coach's job. I mean, it's not fair, and it may not be in the contract. But part of the job in an unspoken sense is you got to help us raise some money, man. You're our chief fundraiser, whether you want to be or not. I mean, you really are. And I do think Petrino's got a head start in that area. And that is another reason why I think he is very viable. But I don't think anyone has ever questioned his football acumen.
Well, when you're sitting around having this conversation like everybody is right now, and you're having a flight by Yuengling, maybe you're at walk-ons watching a game.
Maybe.
And you're having a flight by Yuengling, 95 calories, tastes like a Yuengling, but it's a light beer. And it's the next generation of light beer brewed from America's oldest brewery. When you're sitting around having this conversation, go below the surface and ask yourself, who do you think's a better leader than the guy you have on the sideline right now? And then ask yourself, is he coming here?
I think those are fair questions.
Seriously, I think you can break the conversation
I agree
people
with that.
have. It's so like just dial it in.
I agree. I'm in full agreement with that.
Chuck, I've got to go to a meeting.
I know. Go.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Leave.
It's not the kind of meeting that you have, but I mean, it's a meeting I got to get to.
Oh, this is an important meeting.
Well, it's not one of your, it's not down there meeting with the brass.
No, I don't meet with the brass.
Getting all the,
believe me,
the suits.
The only time I meet with the brass is when I come in here with you guys, man.
Wow.
You guys are the brass.
Wow. Well, we'll try and do better tomorrow, but you got another segment to make it better today.
Hey, let me talk about Weichert Realtors, the Griffin Company, before we go to a break. Everyone that does business with these guys, whether you're buying a home, whether you're selling a home, walks away saying the same thing. Man, they just provided me with the best service I've ever been provided with. They do turn houses into homes. And when you're looking for your dream home, they help you find it. Or maybe it's not necessarily your dream home you're looking for. Maybe you've got to have a home in a certain location. Maybe it has to do with work. You want the right school district for your kids. They know all the answers to all those questions, and they'll find that home for you. Or maybe it is time for you to sell. Maybe you wonder if it's the time for you to sell. They know at Weichert Realtors, the Griffin Company, they understand the market. It seems to change all the time, but every single day they do what they do best. And that's get people into the homes that they've been dreaming about and getting the highest dollar that they can get for somebody who's selling their house. And they've been doing it since 1978. They've been, they are located in Washington and Benton counties. They're in Fort Smith. They're in Branson. And you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Chuck has a little bit of a bad habit of getting on Facebook and buying things.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Man, there's nothing like a perfect steak. So tender, juicy, and packed with flavor. And now, thanks to Plainview Beef, it's clean with no hidden chemicals. Plainview Beef feeds their cattle with wheatgrass sprouts, and their beef is loaded with nutrients your body needs. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. PlainviewBeef.com. Order direct to your house. Check out their menu, which includes 6 8-ounce fillets for just $99. Again, it's PlainviewBeef.com. Use the promo code Chuck and Bo and get a free 12-pack of beef sticks. PlainviewBeef.com.
When something goes wrong, a car wreck, an injury, mounting debt, or getting denied the help you deserve, it's hard to know where to turn.
That's when Cadell Reynolds shows up. This is a team that fights for Arkansans. Personal injury, disability, bankruptcy, they handle it all. And they know how to get results.
You've got enough to deal with. Don't try to figure it out alone.
Call Cadell Reynolds, 866-314-3728, or visit CadellReynolds.com.
Cadell Reynolds. Make the right call.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Are your gutters ready for fall? Leaves are coming, and that means it's time to protect your home. At Hogtroff Gutters, they install high-quality leaf guards that actually work. Don't waste money on the cheap guards from big box stores that clog up, and don't get stuck paying triple the price with those big national companies. With Hogtroff, you get the best of both worlds: professional installation, premium aluminum, and stainless steel guards, as well as a 20-year warranty. Give them a call today to schedule your free inspection, or visit hoggutters.com.
There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. And every Wednesday is Wine Down Wednesday. 15% off every bottle of wine in the store, even if it's already on sale. But when it comes to selection, amazing prices, and unbeatable customer service, Macadoodles and Guess Who in Bentonville is second to none. Wine, beer, and spirits. Stock up for your next party, or just stop by and grab your favorite. Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville. So I spent yesterday. You don't mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
certainly caught gambling fever over the last 11 minutes. I mean, we've opened the show, and 11 minutes later, Bart's running down to
Bart's
Maverick.
hands are shaking.
I mean, they are. He's got a raffle.
ready to
We've
go.
morphed into lottery tickets. I mean, he's going crazy.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Sterling is on the line in Center Ridge. Sterling, you are on the Chuck and Bo Show.
Hey, guys, I'll be quick because I know we're up against it. But
No, you're good.
has there been a program that has fallen as far as us? I would say from 1958, 1960 to 1990, we were a solid top 15 program in college football from that period of time. A real solid, strong football program. From 1990 to now, I mean, we're at the bottom of the SEC. Not much better than Vandy, and I mean, I'd say you can say Kentucky may be ahead of us. You know, Kansas has had some good years. Missouri, I mean, I still think we were slightly better in that time period, but still, it's just me. But it seemed like that we had took maybe the biggest drop. Maybe Nebraska comes close because they were so high and then came down to mediocre. Are we the worst off? And y'all guys have a great day.
All right, thank you. Sterling's obviously got his took some happy pills this morning, man. He's excited about what's ahead. I don't know the answer to that question. I do know this, that I would not go so far as to say since 1990 they've been terrible. They had some pretty good years in the 90s in the SEC. They had some pretty good years up until 2006, 2007. Had some good years under Petrino. I don't know. It's a subject that's probably going to take longer than the 30 or 40 seconds that we've got left. But there have been some missteps along the way. But now whether or not anybody's fallen further, I don't know. But there's been a fall. There's not any question about that. And that may be a point to ponder tomorrow. We didn't get to the actual top 25. Who's number one in the actual top 25? Tease us for tomorrow.
Ohio State.
Who's number two?
Alabama.
Where's Indiana?
5.
I got a bone to pick with you about that tomorrow. All right, we'll do it again. Hope you'll make plans to be here, and we'll try to do an even better job tomorrow. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Arkansas's one-stop automotive shop is right around the corner. Fayetteville Auto